So I just gotta wait for it to die, literally. It's actually Hitler.
Yeah, I gotta reinstall my OBS too. At some point. Every time I boot it, it goes, hey man, something's wrong. And I go, ignore it.
This is the second time in a row that I after launching my computer, I've tried to open OBS and it just immediately stops responding. I forget how I got it to work last time. It may have just been a case of wait it out and,
I just think it's so crazy that I've been dealing with this OBS thing for so long that I'm literally like every time I boot it, I just go, not today. I close it.
Every time that I fucking change something with OBS, though, it fucking blows, man.
Yeah,
like it
that's
almost
why
always is worse.
That's why I've had this shitty, fucked up version of OBS for so long. Why the fuck would I change something?
Every time it gets changed, it just something breaks horribly.
Puggety, good morning, gang. Good morning, Zam. Good morning, MSL.
Hello, Jet.
I'll also be going live at some point if his OBS starts working.
Yeah.
So you can have two perspectives of today's game as a treat.
We're hoping and praying today that the game does not end in one shot.
It shouldn't.
It shouldn't. There's two TACOMs. You wouldn't put both your TACOMs in one vehicle, right?
Yes, I would.
You have the opportunity to do the funniest thing of all time in this game.
True. It's a minute, huh?
Are you thinking of building your own army this time, or are you thinking of grabbing another 200 pointer from the bottom?
I might grab the 200 pointer. I'm looking at it. I'm just looking to see what's in it right now, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good morning, Sam 2 and Sam 3. Good morning, Resi.
Should kill that motherfucker.
Real. Real.
Wait, is that real? God damn. Hmm. Oops. I really like the I'm not revealing anything because I don't think they're actually in this game, but I just remembered them. The black claws, or what they're called, the black fangs.
Uh-huh.
I like that they're you know, what is it, like a knight aberrant, like a disgraced knight company from long ago. So while they're still technically knights, they're just given their weapon is LMG, various make and caliber. It's just whatever gun they could fucking give them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I need these.
No, I won't be leaving you. You.
Huh. That's a very interesting way of doing that weapon, actually. I didn't see that.
Hmm.
The Squire utility helicopter has more accuracy with its rocket pod if it's fired on the move. If you fire stationary with the rocket pod, you have accuracy 6. If you fire while moving, you have accuracy 5.
Huh.
Which
That's
makes
weird.
sense. It's a lot easier to fire. As a guy who's played nothing but Cass and Reforger for the past 5 fucking days,
Yeah.
it's really annoying to aim while you're hovering.
True.
But while you're strafing, it's actually way easier. Yeah, all the rocket pods are like that on the helis. Funny. What? Um, I
Mm-hmm.
think. Hmm. I think. I think the 200 point for me is confused.
Hmm.
I, well, for the first thing, it gives a vehicle a toad because it tells you like TED for like towed, embarked, desanting.
Uh-huh.
Um, but I guess these guys are just meant to be because they're marked as embarked, but there's no vehicle given for them to be embarked in.
Huh.
Uh, let me read the thing below it and see if it.
It's good. Yeah, it's a good idea.
Oh, no shit. Is that actually how that works? That's so scary what they're doing. Yeah, wow. Okay, that is what they're doing. Yeah, that's terrifying. Haha! um... Okay. This could be a really short game, brother.
Mhm.
Oopsies. Well, I'm gonna need one of those, to be fair. That's crazy. Okay. Oh, and him. All right here.
Did an outside task. God, I get it, dude. Did an outside task.
Yeah, been there.
This universe is super cool. I agree. I love it.
Sorry, this time I am making slightly funny things and I'm making myself giggle.
No, that's fine.
Okay, these are getting really fucking stupid really fast.
I get it.
I grabbed the wrong guy.
Do what?
I almost grabbed the wrong guy. I almost grabbed a far cheaper unit than what I... There he is.
For you. I will say, they are patching Stellaris really quickly, chat, which is good. They should be. But I'm very happy with the quickness of it all.
Okay, is that everything? It it is. Okay, so now these are all really long-winded, so I now have to go up here and fucking write these all out. Yeah. Yeah, these are really fucking stupid.
How it goes. Was it that bad? No, it wasn't that bad at first glance, but then the deeper you get, the more broken things got. But also, at the current rate they're fixing things, I think it's going to be fine, right? It's so fun, dude. The new update is so fun. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. That's what I'm forgetting. Jim is very familiar with 30-second rounds. True.
Come on, man.
Fuck him.
Oh, okay. Is this because he picked a different team as you last night?
Yes.
Did you win that, or did he win that, by the way?
He won that, I believe.
Okay. Okay, got him, got him. just need to get all those ones, which should be fast.
Are you going to lose in 20 minutes again? That implies I lasted for 20 minutes in the last one. It was 30 seconds.
One shot.
It was quite literally the start of the game. It was the first possible round either of us could fire, and I lost. Well, I guess that's not true. It was the second possible round either of us could have fired.
It was the first shot of the game.
Yeah.
Okay, I am all put together here.
I am also all put together.
Sweet.
Are we doing this map?
I hadn't. It's just the one that loads in, but we could do this one if you want.
I'm fine with it. It's up to you.
Sure, let's choose the one.
I think it's true love, but I'm also not up to date. You know, I just have to imagine. I have to imagine there's beautiful people out there, you know, and they deserve to fall in love.
Fuck that. I hate people.
Okay.
Oh, did it launch?
But they're on Steam? I couldn't find them on Steam.
Find what? Sorry.
The Stellaris patch notes.
Oh.
Haha, just kidding. I found them.
Ain't that just how it goes, baby?
Yeah.
Okay, my OBS has finally unironically launched just now.
Okay.
So I will give you 1 second to do that.
No,
If you want to like get the dice tower.
Oh, sure. Can you pet Maxwell? There you go.
Ooh. This VTuber shit has so much setup. This shit sucks. Never cast aside your flesh.
Real.
This shit lame as hell.
They say the next patch will go over multiplayer stability. Based.
There's our man. There's our man. There's our boy.
I absolutely can do that.
Can you
9,000.
toss Maxwell off the table and send him on an adventure?
Okay, I'm good to go. I'm so excited for us to like try and hit this and miss it entirely, so our dice go rolling off the fucking table.
Yeah.
All right, Rygo versus Santis.
Take 2.
Round 2, baby. Let me get my little. Not that. My saved object are tokens, Firelock tokens and dice. I'll throw them over here and copy and paste as we need. I wonder if they added more ammo dice for us. They did. Santi ammo tracker, Rygo ammo tracker. Neat. Okay, and we also need the other ones. We need our. I gotta make a new object now with the new command tokens, new dice, and the Leviathan token.
Yeah.
I'd rather die than watch more meta VR ads. At least it's not that fucking mobile. Oh my god! Ad. Makes me want to blow my brains out.
Oh my god!
Makes me so mad.
Makes me sick to my fucking stomach.
Reminds me of Jim.
Oh my god!
Doesn't it just sound like something that fucking punk would say?
Oh yeah, dude.
Oops.
It's crazy, by the way, that last night I had Jim loving Supreme. He was like, man, this map kind of fun.
Is that one of the ones that he hates to death?
Yeah, he hates Supreme.
Gotcha.
But he only hates it
Is
because
this like-
we constantly play with new players, and new players suck. No offense.
Is this like line battle or modern warfare game? No, it is like none of that.
It's actually like none of the things you just said.
It's actually so far departed from the things you've just said.
I'm ready to roll for deployment if you are.
Sure. Dice in.
Oh, do we want to do objectives?
Oh, probably with a 200-pointer. Wow, I guess you're deploying first.
Oh, we don't know about all that. I could roll 1 here.
Nope. Oh, we should do objectives. I say probably center of the road is probably a safe one.
I agree.
After that, it's kind of a weird sitch, isn't it? What's like the... Those are not very far from one another.
How many objectives do we want? 3? More?
We could also literally just do 1 if we wanted to be super cringe. That way it forces us to fight. I don't really think we need 1. Honestly, we could just put the 1 there just so that we, have an objective.
Okay. I fuck with it.
It's more up to you, because you're more of a quality over quantity guy, so doing a straight out slugfest might not be to your advantage. It might also be to your advantage. I don't know.
Yeah. I think just to orient the battle, we have 1. We make it a fight for the crossroads into the Santi colonial lands.
Sure. For the record, chat, these are brand new. What is it? Brand new armies. So we haven't played any of these units. We technically have played these before, but we didn't. So we don't really know how they play. So there's going to be some gaps of us learning how to play the game again. Both the base rules, because they've been updated to their final 1.0 release, and also these armies, because they're brand new and they have brand new rules. I know for a fact I'm using a couple brand new rules, and I'm sure Warpugs probably is as well.
I am as well, yeah. I will say we're not fucking sponsored by the people who make this game, but we both love it and we both highly recommend it. The community on Discord is very nice. They're very good people. And if you're interested in it, you should look up Firelock 198x and go play it.
Sure. I wonder how 2v2s of this game would work.
They're played pretty often. It's just like, whatever the point is, and then you split it between the two people.
Yeah.
Except 100 points, right? 100 points, you probably just turns into a 200 point game. Both
people bring their own 200 point armies and
Yeah.
time for rules lawyers. Actually, funny enough, we don't really get rules lawyers in our streams. We just get told that we're brain dead in their Discord.
Yeah. We got added one time and go, hey, you're playing the game wrong.
Yeah. But to their credit, we were like entirely.
I am going to deploy on map R3. Okay, toss it back in the deployment zone, asshole.
R3. Okay, so we've completely gone back to... We've swapped. I've gone for goofy names. You've gone for...
I've gone for
regular names.
I've gone for thematic drone names.
Right. So I'm going to deploy literally just a bird.
What?
You can move your guy, by the way. Are you going to move him?
Oh, what the fuck? He's a bird! I'm looking at his movement right now just to double check.
Okay.
Remind me, can things land in deployment for your helicopter?
Yes, but it takes movement, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, no, it doesn't. Landing takes no movement. Taking off takes movement. I have to remember how much movement it takes. But yes. I believe if it's hidden, you just have to keep track. Normally, if it's spotted, you would have a what you call landed helicopter token. Yeah, the aircraft token. If you flip it over, has a landed.
Alright.
But yeah, but that's not a helicopter. That's a bird.
Right.
That being said, that bird is gonna move. Fucking holy shit, dude! Unironically, this is how far my helicopter can get. I'm not joking.
Yeah, they're fast.
It can get on the point.
They're fast.
Holy fuck!
You're heli rushing mid. It happens, man.
Yeah. Okay, he's gonna go there.
It takes no movement to land, right? And if a unit is hidden, do you have to mark that they're landed, or you don't?
I as far as I understand, you don't, because it kind of reveals it's a helicopter, but it's kind of obvious what a helicopter is, anyways. Just for safety's sake, because you're gonna know what my helicopters are.
Yeah,
it's kind of obvious when a vehicle moves.
Yeah,
30 fucking feet over a, what do you call? Oops, I stole that from you. There you go. There's one. Oh, no, I stole that one.
You're a monster. Get away from me!
This guy's a fucking helicopter, chat. He took the token from me. All right. While you're deploying your next guy, helicopter? R3 is a helicopter. Yeah, I guess he did move like a motherfucker, didn't he? Yeah. He's a fast fucking infantry, dog. I can't.
Heli rushing in a tabletop game go crazy.
I'll find the rules for helicopters taking off, how much movement that takes. Yeah, they do have a whole thing at the bottom of the book now for nuclear weapons, by the way. Scorched Earth and all that shit. I haven't really read it, but it's cool.
Yeah.
Is that R1 also rushing middle?
No.
No, it isn't. Okay. I should probably get this just out now. We're gonna get unarmed civilian.
Oh, right. Okay, of course.
Unarmed civilian and towed RV.
Oh, right.
Also, there are dissenting units.
You
Hitchhiker
mean,
1.
You mean
and Hitchhiker 2.
You mean hitchhikers.
And let me see how far they can move. Let me see how fast this unarmed civilian is going to move through this war zone. 16. So from here, I have to remember, I don't think this is trees. I believe that's dead land, which means that this should be open, I think. But let me just remember. And I will bring Toad RV and the 2 hitchhikers with him, of course. I'm not a monster. Okay, where's my dissenting token? Dissenting, and there's a Toad token. I mean, it's kind of obvious when things are Toad, but just for the sake of consistency, that is the whole unit.
There.
I almost got a second Toad RV. Okay, there we go.
That's your whole army?
No?
Oh, I'm sorry, I misheard you. That's what I thought you said.
No. The book says they take movement to land as well. Oh, you're the guy who said you said you're going to be rules lawyering. Okay.
They do take movement to land too?
Let me see. I mean, I didn't do my full movement anywhere near, so it doesn't matter necessarily for my movement, but I will go back and look. Aircraft. They can take off or land and can easily obtain superior position advantage over other units. They're hard to hit. I really wish they would just tell me right there how much it takes for them to fucking land, but it doesn't. Helicopter. Hi, Icy. Oh my god. Thank you, Icy, for the 4-year anniversary. You've been there from the very start. That means more than you could ever know. Oh. Oh, hi, Sparrow. You are a unit in my army. You want to see? You're literally just a bird right there. Or you could be this one. Warpugs doesn't know about that one yet. You'll figure that one out. Where the motherfuck is the helicopter movement rule? Talking about landing there. Talking about if they're within 12 inches and they've been moving.
Actually,
moving and rotating.
It's crazy a rule lawyer in chat said, actually, helicopters do take movement to land, and then didn't say how much.
Okay, found it. They may take off at the beginning of their move action or land at the end of it, but they may not do both in the same turn. Both actions cost 4 inches of movement. There you go. Helicopters may not land on buildings or inside of any terrain with an inclusion height. Me watching them pull back 4 inches.
Now, I deployed again. Here you go. I deployed the P1.
Okay. I will deploy.
No overwhelmed so easily. Anxiety.
How much can you move that far? Okay. I will be deploying totally just a deer showing up on radar. Who's also... and then the deer is also towing an RV.
What is happening? What are your forces, dog? You got deers? You got hitchhikers?
Forces? You're fighting wildlife and civilians. You're fucked up. You're a villain.
Right.
Chat, I want you to know this is the type of army that if I don't get units out of vehicles, the game is done. The game is lost.
It's over.
It's over. Beans on toast.
I don't know if chat even knows about that.
Nope.
Chat, we played what's it called? Pathfinder game with Zoran the Bear and a few other people. Just off stream, just some friendly stuff. And I played a goblin fighter who talked with like a kind of talk like this all the time. Beans on toast. Now I talk like this all the time, but when I would lose the accent,
most of
the time, and when I would lose the accent, the only way I could get it back was to go beans on toast, as like a vocal tick to get back into the accent. Also, I have units dissenting. I have H1 dissenting on P2.
Okay.
And I have G2 desanting on top of P1.
Okay. I will be deploying my last unit for deployment, which is holy shit. Is that an eagle?
Jesus Christ! Holy shit!
Holy fucking shit! Is that an eagle? And he is going to move over here, and he will also be. Would you believe it? Landing.
I would, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's my deployment, boss.
Okay. That's my deployment.
Oh wow! Look at us.
Oh, wait, no, it's not. Sorry. I actually do have...
You bastard!
Sorry. I actually have a little special thing I can do with this guy. And he'll pop out right there.
Not sure I like that much, chat. Warpugs, can I be very vulnerable with you?
Yeah.
I gotta go to the bathroom real bad.
Go, man. I'll entertain chat.
Alright, thanks. I'll be right back, chat.
No worries.
They'll be able to hear you, but you're streaming, so you don't.
Yeah. Alright, chat. Now it's just us. I should have asked if he had his headphones on so I could talk strategy or not. I don't think he does. But he might, so I don't want to. But I've got some tomfoolery afoot. I've got some shenanigans.
Alright, I heard that. I don't have them on. I'm going inside for this one, so you can talk strategy. I'll take them back.
Okay. I've got some chicanery afoot, chat. I'll wait for him to leave. These are not real units, chat. These are fake. These are fake units. These are informational dummies. Which means that when he spots them or shoots at them, they vanish. But until then, he'll be very much worried about these goobers on his right side. It's all part of the plan. Now, people put Maxwell on his army. Good idea. That'll throw him off. I got a little frog, chat. I don't want to spawn it on his side. They might mess up his army while he's gone, and I don't want to have him come back and be like, "What the fuck?" Should make Maxwell bigger. Good point. Maximum size Maxwell. Catwell. Fighting over dingus. Sir, there's a big ass cat over there. Alright, chat. Do we want Cusco, or do we want X-Files, or do we want The Doors, or Rush, Blue Oyster Cult 1 or 2? What are we after? I brought the radio. X-Files? Okay, I'm back.
What the fuck is going on here, man? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit, man. So what are the rules for retreating?
Oh, sorry. What? This is stupid.
Fucking stupid.
This is a stupid bit. That's a stupid bit.
Stupid bit.
For retreating?
No, I was joking.
But that's everything of mine deployed, so we're good to go to the next phase.
Okay. Alrighty.
On to the round 1 fire phase.
Which
I don't think.
I don't think anyone else can do.
Don't
Yeah, I
think
mean
so,
everything
no.
is obscured by trees.
Yeah. Round 1 maneuver.
Yeah, give me uno memento to get all this shit back up real
This
quick.
guy always asking for uno momento.
So we did fire phase. So yeah, now maneuver. So we roll for maneuver phase.
Okay.
Max went to get fucking killed. I got a 3.
Hey man, did you know that embarked or disantic infantry can disembark and move away from their carrier as a move of their own on a separate turn?
Like in the opening
deployment?
phase?
Yeah, in deployment.
Did not know that.
Yeah, man, we've been playing without that for a long time.
So we're gonna not do any of that shit we
Yeah,
just
so
did.
so yeah, I think both of us actually have a little bit
We
more.
actually-
We actually have a
I think
little
we
bit more deployment to do.
Would you believe it? There is a little more. Just not quite done yet.
So L2 will be deploying into this house.
Gotcha. Let me remember what Hitchhiker 1 and 2 are.
And I will pass back to you. I was looking at brigade move actually, which is what I was doing, and then I just like happened to scroll by deployment, and my eyes locked on to infantry can disembark and move away from their carrier as a move of their own.
Also, this is just more. It's the first time I'm using it. It's the first time I've moved an infantry. I have to remember what Tercio does specifically. Tercio. Units of this rule may be deployed in a special Tercio formation. Tercio consists of exactly 3 infantry units placed in a mutual base of contact. Base Tercios must deploy at the start of the game with 3 units. Form a Tercio at deployment. Place all 3 contingent units in the shape of a triangle with 1 leading unit in front and 2 supporting units in the rear. Tercio counts as a single unit for most purposes. Exceptions to this rule are detailed below. Tercios attack, move, disembark, and embark and disembark as a single unit. Oh, that's good to know. The movement statistic of a tercio is equal to that of the slowest unit inside of it. When moving a tercio, only consider the leading unit, checking it at the end of the move if there is room for the supporting units, as if they were being towed. A vehicle must be able to fit the whole tercio to transport it, but the tercio may split between the carrier's PC and descent capacity. Tercios can accrue up to 12 pin, by the way.
Yeah.
Rather than losing 1 inch of movement per 1 pin accrued and suffering a -1 accuracy modifier per 2, the tercio loses 1 inch of movement per 2 and 1 accuracy per 4. Tercio's quality is the sum of all of its units' qualities. Tercios sprint 1/3 of their quality stat in inches rather than 1/2. When charging with the tercio, yeah. Whew, man, dude, the tercio rule thing is fucking a page and a half.
Yeah, it's 2 pages, basically. It's fucking nuts.
Holy fuck. Okay, well, we're gonna worry about moving for right now.
Yeah, the important part is they descent, they, PC,
Yeah.
they do all of it together. If you're moving them, you're moving all 3 of the tercio.
Right. Is this like the faction special rule? It's one of technically 2, but I think technically the 2 big rules that these guys have are Tercio and Leviathan. They are also, I think, the only one that deal with nuclear right now. I could be wrong, but I think they're the only one that does any nuclear attacks.
There's some special units you can give to the armies that have been talked about, but nobody really plays with them. Adam Barons are the only one with a regular game legal nuclear weapon, yeah.
Okay, I see.
Which is their bomber. Oh no, that's not true. Rygo's have one too. There are now 2 armies with game legal nuclear weapons. We have one. I didn't bring it, but we do have one.
Yeah, I don't have one either. Just so unfortunately, you're not going to see a nuke this game, gang.
I completely forgot about our nuclear bomber.
Okay, so yeah, I'll just hit these two fellas.
Yeah, tercios stay together unless you intentionally break them up or they lose 2 of their 3 units. Yeah. Also, a tercio cannot be formed in the middle of a game. They must be formed at game start, and if you dismantle one or it dies out of a tercio, it can't reform a tercio in the battle.
Gotcha.
Which I think is an odd rule, and I don't really get that part of it, but sure.
I think the idea is that tercios are a knit group of people. They're all meant to know one another to work together, so they can't just ad hoc it.
Yeah.
In the field, they have to train together to work because not every tercio is the same, right? It's not like an American army squad where you have a grenadier, a rifleman, a medic. Everyone has their roles, so they can just slip into it. A tercio is strange; they're all different.
That's true.
So
tercio made up of 2 snipers and a huntsman.
No minute 1 nuke, unfortunate.
This isn't Broken Arrow. I didn't not spawn any units and just spawn the nuke.
That actually reminds me. We don't have these, which we will probably need, you and I. Now it's a 200 game. Oh, disconnect from server. What happened?
I don't know.
It just kicked me out. Are you still in?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh shit! All right, you have to go live or go online so I can join you. That was scary. Oh, Steam maintenance!
No, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
Oh.
Okay, so actually, this game was faster. We didn't even get to fire a shot before it was over.
No, it might not take too long. It shouldn't take too long. Tuesday, isn't it?
Fucking Tuesday. Well, that lets me read up on tercio rules, I guess.
True. I'm over here rereading brigade rules.
When struck, the tercio uses the toughness of the leading unit to determine the target number of the kill roll.
Yeah.
If the tercio suffers a kill, that kill must be applied to the leading unit. Interesting. Front unit enters full basal contact with the rear, the new leading unit, resulting in a straight column. Tercio is targeted by a radius attack. Receive an attack for each of its units within the radius. Each unit in the Tercio is struck by individually resolved attacks that use the target's own toughness, not that of the leading unit. Okay. May attack with any of its units' weapons from the base of the Tercio within the normal facing and range restrictions. Oh. Huh! God, Tercios are actually way stronger than I thought they were.
Yeah?
Tercio may attack with any of its units' weapons from the base of the Tercio within normal facing and range restrictions. Its units may split fire between targets. In the fire phase, they attack simultaneously on the same turn. So when you're using a Tercio, you fire all 3 units and you can split who they're firing at.
Yeah.
That's crazy. It's like the faction's based on the Tercio. It's kind of not, though, is the thing. Like, the Tercio is a big part of it, but their infantry sucks. Like, the Tercio is there basically to make up for the fact that their infantry sucks balls. Steam's back up. Oh, that was so fast.
That was fast. I'm glad we didn't just give up.
Yeah.
You should have an autosave of the game, so I will just rejoin you.
Here's hoping. Autosave 3. Let's see what that got. Yes. Yes, there was an autosave of the game, thank fuck. You should really join me now.
Okay. Everything on my throne.
It would be like Ward not using the Rylo net. Nope, not true. Again, the Tercio is there to make up for the super weak infantry of this faction. This faction's actually based around its helicopters and certain very strong ground vehicles. The Rygo net is actually a dedicated weakness of the Rygos, if I'm not mistaken. It has upsides. I thought you had a bunch of units that just did not work unless in Rygo net range.
No, I thought that's how it worked. I read up on it. Not really. The only way that happens is if you're using chemical weapons. Chemical weapons are insanely strong against the Rygolic host.
Is that right?
Yeah. Insofar as it turns off the Rygo net and it makes them stop doing cool stuff.
Okay. Good to know.
My turn?
Well, we don't know. We have to roll for...
Well, no, to keep deploying because I got more stuff to get out.
Oh, yeah, our descents. Now, is it just descents, or do embarks get that same thing as well?
Embarked to it. It looks like as long as you're not... It has to be infantry, as the way it's worded, but it can be embarked or descented.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to grab... I'm going to grab G2.
Oh, okay. Now I understand how this Tercio shit works. Okay, so there are specific units in the Atom Barons that actually have really good toughness because they're meant to be Tercio leaders. Ah.
Smart,
what is that?
smart.
What is that? That is... I'm going to mute myself to tell you what that is.
Here you go. If you have more to disembark.
No, I did them all already. You're good. What you gotta do? Alright, I'm back. I was explaining a unit. Intermittently, I can show you the book art of a lot of my other units, because the book art is really good. I like the little goofy, like, sketched versions for the what you call it they have. But the book art's something else. God damn, he's dumping all of his shit. The book art is a full 3-course meal. It actually is, yeah. Let me show you another unit I have, because I think this one looks really cool. This is one that we've brought into this fight. Warpugs will be meeting this for the first time. 250-pounder siege gun, by the way.
I don't like that. Your chat rules say not to be weird. How weird is one allowed to be? Err on the side of caution. Weirdo.
Is it fun, Zoran? It is very fun. We would love to teach you this game.
Zoran, you are more than welcome to hop in this call with us. I'll pull you up, because I've got a bone to pick with you, little man.
Oh.
I've got a bone to pick with you.
Little man? Oh my god, it's a real beef.
Little man.
He says, okay, let's fight. Oh, this is going to get violent.
It's going to get serious. Hello, Zoran the Wizard. Hello, Zoran the Wizard. Hello, Zoran the Wizard.
You want to fight?
Yeah, how come, Mr. the Wizard? I'm using your full title, Mr. the Wizard. How come you asked for a Twilight Imperium game? I organize it, and yet you don't upvote a time.
Because most of the times are pretty much on every other tabletop session.
Whoopsie.
God, he was
now?
immediate with a
What
really
now?
good excuse. God damn.
Nothing. I get you in. I'm out of deployments, by the way. I have more than welcome to deploy. I apologize, Inzor. I will keep it. I will keep it in mind. You know, for the real one we do.
Let's see.
Wow, I go first.
Oh my
No,
god.
we got a combo breaker. This one here, the one you got for, let's see, for Thursday or so. That's one session that I have planned for another group. The Friday one, that was one that you guys are. I'm still waiting you guys to confirm on. By the way, to get all your stuff figured out, figure out when you guys want to do it and characters and stuff. So I'm waiting on you guys on that one. Same Friday one, same thing for that, just to make sure.
Now I'm gonna clap back. If we haven't confirmed for this Friday, you can do the Friday one.
Can you do the Friday one if you haven't prepared yet? How soon do you want to do it? It's up in the air. How can I commit with something if I don't know what's happening?
I'm committed. I'm the one scheduling the game, Zoran.
You guys are talking about two different things.
Oh, we are. My bad.
Yeah.
Um.
Yeah, because I'm thinking of the Pathfinder things. I'm just like, I don't know when they're going to do it, so I can't commit.
I assumed we weren't doing it this week, which is why I didn't confirm it.
I also assumed. Yeah, I also assumed we were not doing this week because we can't do this.
No
week.
one said anything, so.
Hold on, I'm about to fix this.
I think this guy's just tabbed into Discord.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, and I'm also confused. Is it like let's say for the Sunday one, like the Sunday and Monday one, you're just trying to do like Sunday and Monday, or we're going through the night?
No. It's 5 hours on Sunday, and then the next day it would be 5 hours on Monday. That's why. It's because it's same start time on both days. It's just we play for 5 hours, and then we play again for 5 hours if it's needed that long, or until we finish the match.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I know, Caddy. They're all the units in this game are based off of real life vehicles or stuff like that. Like this one, you'll instantly recognize this. That is a phantom.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, that post was basically just a way of just like, I just really want to play this with people, in which I know you guys got me, so don't worry on that one. Unfortunately, it turns into like, if someone's like, hey, we're starting early in a Thursday and we're dedicating till we're fucking done on the Thursday, I could push some stuff off and do that, because then I'll know this entire day we're doing it.
Yeah.
So that turns into that awkward thing for me, because sometimes I go in fact, I actually just canceled a Saturday thing just so I can get my weekends back. So anyway,
Good. They deserved it.
Yeah.
True.
So regardless, realize I love you boys, and we'll always be able to play games. And of course, if once you figure this out, I would love to play it. I will now
Wonderful.
leave you guys to your Firelock stream.
No,
Thank you, John.
you should stick around and watch it if nothing else. So am I maneuvering first?
I gotta hop back to another meeting, and then I'm going to get recording another Pathfinder game. So, love you, boys. See you, catch you later.
Later, dude.
Bye-bye.
Have a good one.
Yes, you are maneuvering first.
Okay. I am going to command token activate L1.
Okay.
And L1 is going to move to this is 5 inches to the base of the house so he can get in the house. We're good with that?
Yep. He's got 6 inches of movement.
He doesn't. So what he's going to do is he's going to move 5 inches to get to the base of the house, and then he's going to eat the movement of N2. So N2 can no longer move this maneuver phase.
Okay. So do you put a movement while firing on him? Or a stationary fire token?
Yeah, we can put a stationary fire token on him.
Cool.
I kind of wish there was a Rygonet token, just because they can still fire. They just have to fire at moving accuracy.
Okay. Maybe there is a Rygo token that I just haven't seen. Also, we're gonna need these probably. Just grab one of those for each of us.
Oh.
If you flip the Rygo command token, they are different on either side. I don't know.
That's true, actually. Are we... Oh, I'm not
Which
host. I don't have admin. Can you admin me real quick so I can copy stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. White side is for command tokens. I will make the red side as a, like, this unit is Rygo-netted.
Okay.
In one way or another.
Gotcha.
Simplest tabletop game. Where did we say it was simple? Where did we do that, huh?
Actually, we've specifically said that we have fucked it up multiple times, and the Discord went, "You guys suck. You stupid."
Are you fucking...
This is the problem with...
Are you dumb? Are you...
ruined our game!
You fucked it!
This is the... Does it take a command token to do that, by the way? Are you actually using one of your command tokens to do that?
Nope.
Okay, so you're just copying them. Okay, so we do have to remember so you don't end up with more command tokens than you.
I'm going to rename this command token to...
Rygo netted.
Rygo net token.
Sweet. Nice. Alright.
And then I'm actually going to add an M for maneuver. And then if I do it for fire, I'll add an F.
Okay. Okay. Unarmed civilian has a movement of that. Okay. So I will move unarmed civilian.
Yep, sweet.
Up to there, which is half. Forest has an entry requirement for vehicles, doesn't it?
Yep.
Is it an inch and then it's half movement in there?
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm actually going to just leave him here for now. And I will put one of my command tokens on him. The unarmed civilian, that is.
Right.
Of course. Answer, lawmans. What's your question?
That's so sick. That's so sick. Sorry, I just read something dope about Rygonet.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm gonna do it, I think, so I'll show you in a second.
Okay. Yes, lawmans. Yeah. I wonder if that unarmed civilian has a gun. He might have a daily carry. Like a Glock 17. It's your go, by the way.
Do people ever tell me I have a really good voice for explaining Guilty Gear lore? No, they just tell me I got it wrong. I am going to...
Video still did numbers, though.
Video did do numbers. Shout out that video for real. I am going to activate H1, and he is going to absorb the movement from N1.
Okay. Hello, Bammy. By the way, chat, I'm just taking him at his word. This is how this shit works. I have no idea how RygoNet works.
Do you like me to read out the part that
Sure.
allows this? Hold on.
Sure.
Any friendly non-drone Rygolic unit which is an X of this unit is eligible to lend its action to any other Rygo unit in the same radius during the fire and maneuver phases. A friendly non-drone Rygo unit can then receive that action during the maneuver or fire phase. A unit can receive an action via RygoNet up to 2 times per phase. Thus, in addition to its own innate action, it may act up to 3 times per phase. When a unit lends its action, it is considered to have spent its turn. It is ineligible to act on its own or lend another action for the rest of the phase. However, it can still receive bonus actions from other units through RygoNet. A unit which receives an action must begin and end its turn within a RygoNet radius. It is, but does not have to be the same unit's radius. RygoNet can be used during a brigade activation to transfer moves from units which have not been targeted as part of the brigade to units that have been targeted. So basically, you can use a brigade move to extend the range of RygoNet, is what that reads to me. Units with no weapons cannot lend a fire actions. Unit with no movement cannot lend a movement action. As well, units that fired stationary in the previous fire phase cannot lend a movement action. If a unit is embarked, towed, or dissenting where it cannot disembark, as in, like, you know, there's no place it can disembark or get off, it cannot lend its move action. But if it can, it can.
Okay.
And that is RygoNet.
So that's crazy.
Yeah. You want to talk about an army built entirely about a special ability? It's the Rygolics with the RygoNet.
All right. Well, shit. Okay. Then I guess I'll move. I'm going to. I need 2 for that. Okay, so I will move the deer. The deer that's showing up on radar is going to move up here. I'm just going to move the toad fucking off to the side.
No worries.
Just kind of eating the men in the trench. All right. We're good. We're good, Bammy. How you doing?
I thought you were talking to me.
No.
I was like, oh, really? Okay.
All right, you're good to go.
All right. I am going to activate... I'm going to activate P1, I think. Yeah, P1. P1 is going to get an extra maneuver from P2.
Just keep talking about P.
So P2 cannot maneuver this phase.
Never heard of this game. Probably because you haven't been around when we played it. We haven't played it in a while, Bammy, but we do really enjoy Firelock. It looks kind of stupid now because no units are revealed, so all these just say no data. That's not a bug. That we literally just have no data on each other's units. That's why you name them specifically, so you know what your units are. He went very normal and named his stuff like P1, R1. I've named mine all really dumb shit. To help me remember what's what. He normally does, for the record.
Yeah.
He normally does name his shit really funny names.
But I
usually don't.
I wanted to get a little Rygolic theme going on, so they're all named, like, robotic-y and, you know, like, what they are, basically.
Yeah, this is, so the setting of this game, just so for those of you who don't know, this is like a fantasy Vietnam War-ish post-apocalyptic. It's a lot of things. It's actually pretty fucking unique. All the units you'll notice. Well, you may not notice from their little art here, but I am flashing the book because the book's art is really good for the units. They're all based off of like Vietnam era or like World War II era stuff, depending on the quality of the unit. He is playing the hive mind mushroom elves, which were essentially like, as far as I understand what the Rygos, I mean, you would know better than me because you like these guys. They're like they were like a crazy like overlord empire, weren't they? And then they kind of just like after the apocalypse lost their. Did they lose their like hive mind, or did they just lose like most of their forces?
So they used to be controlled by something called the Master Brain, which handled all the logistics and the actual day-to-day of the Empire running. And when the Master Brain died, its subroutines basically that stayed alive, its subroutines in quotations, which were basically just smaller, shittier versions of the Master Brain that did things like, tell a train where to go, or tell the soldiers what to do, took over. And so now it's a crumbling empire without it's a corpse without a head that is protecting the remnants of its empire. And there are still like regular humans that live inside of the Regalic host that still pay tribute and homage to it and still care for it. But for the most part, it no longer takes care of them beyond protecting the borders and protecting the citizens.
Yeah. And I am playing. These are both new factions, so we're doing new faction versus new faction. These came out like a couple days ago. But there's only 4 factions in the game now. There used to only be 2.
Mm-hmm.
And it's still a great game. I'm playing the Atom Barons of Santagria, which are a chivalric kingdom, entirely in like floating islands, based entirely in floating islands. So they're called the Atom Barons because they're the only people left in the world. Only people, quotations. They have the world's like
largest stockpile.
largest stockpile of nukes. But if I'm not mistaken, they kind of revere them, so they don't like throw them around that often. But essentially, it's a chivalric kingdom. It's all knights and pages, and that being said, they're very into helicopters. A lot of their helicopters have like massive fucking like rotary cannons on the bottom that they call lances. They're pretty fucking cool. And they're like a Spanish conquistador kind of like knight feel. Feudal. They're very cool. I think between these guys and the Federals, I think they're my favorite. Sorry to the loopers. Sorry to any dog enjoyers.
I think I enjoy the Rygos and the Federals the most, but loopers are a third for me. I don't think I like the Santis as much.
Okay, I have to set these guys up properly. Okay, so here's Chill Motherfucker 1.
Okay.
With Chill Motherfucker 3 and Chill Motherfucker 2 in Tercio behind him.
Right.
I believe that's how I have to have them set up. So if I fuck this up, it's gonna be real bad. It's gonna be real bad. Chill Motherfucker 1. Okay, that is the right one. Good. Okay. So they have the movement of the slowest, which is 4. Okay. So they're gonna hop out the side of this thing, and they're going to. Now I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna bring them back. Rotating these fuckers works. I think it's all just based off the front guy.
Yeah, it is. It's frontal art.
Yeah, they tell you to just move the front guy and then stack the guys up behind him afterwards. So I'll just move him up, and he's gonna be right here. All right, that's your go next.
Last activation. I am going to activate G2.
Okay.
And G2 will. Is there a limit how many people can go in a house? There's not, right?
3.
It is 3? Okay. So yeah, he will eat the movement of R1, move into the house.
Cool. The models themselves have really cute art, Bammy, but the models, like the actual art for them in the book, is really, really cool.
Yeah.
Case in point, this guy right here, I showed him on stream earlier. This guy right here looks super goofy, and then when I get his actual art up, it's like it is drawn surprisingly detailed for what it looks like in the book. There he is. That's what he looks like in the book. That's what he actually looks like, essentially, uncartooned. So they're very cool. I have that was
Here
your
is-
whole all of your tokens.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I guess that's fucking what 4.
Mm-hmm.
You only have 4.
Yeah.
In a 200 point, that's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, the reason why I'm getting whiplash from that is because we're in a 200 point game, which means you get 2 tactical communications unit TACOM units, which is like what gives you your command tokens, which lets you do everything.
What lets you move and shit like that.
And him in a 200 point game having 4 tokens is brutal because in another army, the Federals, they have a command unit that gives you 5 on its own.
Yeah, I mean Rygo's run off of like a single subroutine ordering this army around.
They're a processor. They're single core processor.
Here, by the way, chat is one of my favorite pieces of art from the Rygonet book. Let me switch to the other screen to show you. This is the internal anatomy of a construct. I love this artwork, dude. It's so cool. They don't even have regular hearts. They have turbine hearts, which average 700 rotations per minute idle. And they redline at 6,500.
That's really fucking cool. You know, I was gonna bring it up. It doesn't matter for you. Dead Ground has an entrance and exit cost for infantry. I forgot about that.
Yeah, yes.
Okay. Fuck all that noise.
Also, a construct can operate under combat conditions for 96 hours without refueling. Constructs don't sleep, but they know you have to. Rotate guard posts regularly.
Also, they don't die. I'll be the judge of that.
Hey guys, here's a Federal getting his fucking skull blown out by a single Rygonet soldier. He is not okay, and 72 will never be the same again, even if he survives this.
I'll put him there. Puts his Tercio behind him.
God, I love the art of this book, dude.
Okay, massive weight taken off of my chest, chat. The fucking 6 units that were in that one vehicle are no longer in that one vehicle. Phew!
that's how it goes in a habitual world, man.
That's what I was muting to tell chat. It was if he somehow manages to kill an unarmed civilian before I get everything out of it, I'm just forfeiting. I'm not playing that. And then I have one more. What do I do with one more?
That one's smoking. Is that just for fun then? It's not clear how much autonomy the Rygonet soldiers have when not being ordered by the, I guess by the soldier brain, for lack of a better word. But they show clear signs of autonomy sometimes, such as, you know, there are stories of them finding cigars and smoking them, or taking, like, mementos from soldiers that they've killed from other armies, even though they don't seem to mean anything to the construct.
Okay, and that's my last command token there.
Okay. On to round 2?
Yeah, so it's identification phase.
Oh, right, round 1, identify.
Yeah, so identify. This guy he's technically in what you call... what's his vision range? That young man.
He is spotting 32.
Okay, so he's gonna see a lot of stuff on the road. These guys he won't see. These guys he won't see. But he will see this. I don't know if the guys. What does he even have spotting on the guys? Yeah, he has spotting on those guys as well. He won't see this. Oh. That's kind of drawing through the... No, you can draw through not the forest to see those guys. He won't see the helicopter that's landed back here, but he will see... This is in the air, so he'll see this. I don't know if you noticed. I took that off.
I did not notice. I did not notice.
Just for the sake of being fair. I mean, we play this game enough that I don't feel like I have to throw you those bones, but...
No. I just didn't notice.
You're about to know. Okay, so... you'll see that, so I'm gonna... There's that. There's that.
You say it's ambiguity, and you're right, and it might just be mimicry, but they also do other things. Like, there's an artwork in the game of them looking at bugs, and it's like...
I love this. It's my favorite art of the Rygo.
and I'd have to find it. It's in here somewhere, but it's literally, it's 2 Rygo constructs and the tank all stooped down to look at a bug, just like looking up at them. Here it is, I found it.
My favorite art.
Which is very much like a... And in fact, one of them even appears to be smiling. So, there's definitely ambiguity beyond it all. Bug spotted! Get the other constructs!
I think the only thing I can see, unironically, is this. Because these are on a building, they're occluded. He's an occlusion, he's an occlusion. These guys are just behind occluding terrain, so I can't see them.
Yeah, terrain shadow.
I might be able to see him. I forget how long terrain shadow is.
I sure hope you can't. I don't remember either, though.
Vision. I'm on the vision page already, actually, luckily enough. Spotting distance.
There's also a story of when there's a story of Federals finding a bunch of Federal soldier graves having been ransacked on the border, like having had their graves dug up and desecrated. But the only desecration is all the soldiers have been placed neatly beside their grave and had their chest cut open, like surgically. And they're like, hey man, what the fuck is going on here? It turns out the Rygos have been coming across the border into the graveyard, digging them up, cutting open their chest, and then leaving when they don't see a place to install a turbine, because they just assumed that the Federals work the same way they do, which is that if they can't recover a body to fix it that moment, they bury them as deep as they can, then come back later and dig them up to install new parts to get them working again. And so when they find a Federal graveyard, they're just like, of course, we will do what we can.
I'm having trouble finding the occlusion. It probably doesn't even really matter to be honest.
I think it's Vantage in the main book, probably.
Oh, fuck, my mouth's open. What? He's my boyfriend.
Terrain shadows and hold down. Occluding terrain casts 6 inches of terrain shadow for all units except planes.
Okay. If the unit's height is less than or equal to the occluding terrain, it is in full shadow. Taller units cannot look over the occluding terrain at him. Okay. So yeah, you are shorter than trees. I'm assuming that's a height too?
Yeah. So I'm same height, so I'm behind it.
Yeah.
So you do CP1?
So I CP1, yeah.
Okay. Because it is height 2 in occluding 1, I believe.
Yeah.
So yeah. You spot a parallax.
Oh, that's the that's the hovercraft, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, HGM, huh? Good to know. Okay. So that's spotting, I think.
Later, Maniac.
Definitely on
do. Thanks
the
for
losing
watching.
end of spotting here.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. That's fine. That's fine, he says through gritted teeth.
Through gritted teeth.
That's fine, man. I'm not even upset about it. So we go to next phase, which is close combat, not happening. Objective, no one has it. So we're on to support phase. If you would like to... Oh, we'll take all your tokens back first.
Oh, yep.
Because we're on the next phase now.
And I will remove the Rygonet tokens as well, because they go away now.
Okay. Okay, we are on to support phase. So if you're going to use a support card, now's the time.
I do not have one to play right now.
I am.
He's playing a support card! I bet it's a fucking jet!
So I have to use a command token on my... On my fella.
Yep, on your graph.
Oh. Thank you for the prime, Damien.
God damn, I did spot a lot. That was a fucking crazy good spot.
You did spot a lot. You got just right down the barrel of that fucking thing, yeah. It's fucking brutal. Yeah, so if you don't have a support, then I just reveal what I have. Oh, wow, a fire mission card.
Oh, fuck you.
Actually, I say that. Well, I already played it. Damn.
If you can't do it or don't want to, I'll let you take it back. Genuinely.
No, I can do it. I can do it. It's fine. Okay, so that's out there in the world now, gang. We are on to fire phase. So we roll to see who fires first. 3. It was almost a 6.
No fucking way. Okay.
Better than that. Okay. So I'm going to start.
I'm having visions of last night.
My thing can see this house over here.
Oh,
so it's gonna designate,
no!
It's gonna designate right here, I think.
Oh, no!
Let me make sure that this is... So it is going to be heavy indirect 4. So there's going to be 4 heavy indirect tokens firing from this nice young man here. Yep. Okay. And that is turn Juan. I think, does he have to shoot it? I think he has to shoot stationary for that, right? So technically he's going to be a stationary moving.
Yeah.
Or stationary fire. Okay, so I'll also put the stationary fire token on him.
Oh, no, I guess he can technically move and shoot. He has moving accuracy.
He has moving accuracy for the HE.
Oh,
but that's not heavy indirect. That's not heavy indirect. For the things that have heavy indirect, he doesn't have moving accuracy.
Right.
Oh, well, actually, no, he does for Willie Pete. So why is Gas not having accuracy?
It's automatic hit, dude. It's plus.
Oh, okay. So he's not going to stationary fire then. It is heavy indirect, right?
Yeah, heavy indirect 4.
Okay. Then yeah, he's not gonna stationary fire it. That's crazy. He can just lob these off heavy indirect while he's moving. That's insane.
That is crazy.
There is a David Crockett mini nuke though that we have, Durgo. Unironically, like we don't have that in my army right now, but that is in the book. There is a Davy Crockett.
Now remind me, are pluses automatic hits even through pinning?
I think so, because there's no number. We could check, but
Let's check. Well, I decide what I'm gonna do.
Yeah,
because it changes what I'm gonna do. If they're automatic hits, there's nothing I can do, right? I'm getting gassed.
Yeah, let me look at plus. A target number of plus is akin to 1+. Certain special effects apply to it. That'll be covered later. Okay, well,
it's now. I need it now, not later.
Yeah. Okay, now it's showing me the units that have plus. Roll the hit. A 2-hit number of A++ always hits regardless of modifiers unless specified otherwise. What is otherwise? Means that hit inflicts 2. Wait, a to kill number of plus means that it inflicts 2 automatic kills, which is I don't think what's happening here.
No,
fucking absurd. No. Yeah. Accuracy plus weapons other than smoke and rally cannot fire when at max pin. Okay, so accuracy plus weapons cannot fire when at max pin. That's it, I think.
So if I max pin you, it vanishes.
It will not fire. It will vanish. Yes.
Yeah.
But
okay.
only if
because
you get
a quirk of this,
pin.
a quirk of this game chat, for those who don't know, is that if you take the accuracy of the weapon as it lands, so not when you fire it. And so a way to get around artillery or ATGMs or whatever is you kill or pin the unit firing it so that when it lands, it misses, even if it's fine when it fired it.
Yeah. This is a crazy thing I'm about to say, by the way. Hi, Snack. Congratulations on your engagement, by the way. Sorry, go ahead.
Man, you got me in a bad way.
Yeah, because I'm looking at it. I don't know anything that could actually fire on that thing. It's like it's in full cover essentially, and you don't have what do you call an indirect thing? So unless you have a light indirect that's within range. Crazy things happening in the odds community, by the way. They're doing engagements and shit.
Real. How tough is it?
Tough. Tough as fuck.
18
18 frontally. Tough as fuck, dude.
Yeah, it is tough as fuck, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
God damn it, that's annoying.
Me taking off my helicopter. Oh, I'm just taking it off. It's fine. It's not like I can just see it or anything.
Okay.
Couldn't be me. That's crazy.
Designating right here.
Is it a discrete designate, or can I know what's designating it? Does it have a discrete rule? Because if it doesn't have a discrete rule, you got to tell me.
It's discrete.
Okay. And it can see even through all these trees here?
Yep.
What the fuck? This Rygo shit weird as fuck, dude.
Once you see it, you'll go, oh, that makes sense.
Okay.
Actually, maybe it couldn't see exactly there, but it could probably see right here.
Including terrain occlusion?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So that'll be one heavy indirect token taken off, and then it'll be my turn, so another one's gonna get taken off.
Oh god, it's landing so soon!
I'll be honest, what's the range on that? 22 to him? I don't know, I'm going over here like I don't have the thing just sighted now. I could do that, I guess. Yeah, fuck it. The Exto is gonna fire blind at him.
Okay.
So it is gonna be 6 ups to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And D2. Oh, that's a hit.
One hit.
One hit. Okay, so what's his toughness? I mean, it probably won't matter. This is like a fucking 2-pounder AA gun or something.
Toughness 1.
Okay, so this is probably an automatic kill because I think he's not automatic. Well, we'll see. He's toughness 1 versus a strength 5. It is a 1+, so he's dead, or he takes a kill.
He's dead.
Splendid! Splendid work! Wonderful chat! Okay, I'll put ammo down on him.
Also, the designated token goes away.
Let's go, baby! Yeah! That's what I was hoping for!
Do you want to know what it was?
Yeah, sure. Oh.
It was a horse. You know, H1.
Oh, look at him. Oh, what a little guy. He's 15 points for... Oh, he has resupply 4. I was gonna say, he's fucking 15 supply for a designator? Are you fucking kidding me?
No, he's got tow and resupply and NBC.
Yeah.
And if nothing else, you can use him to pass maneuver and fire around, because he technically has a gun with the designator.
True. Cool. That's actually, interesting unit. Dead, but interesting.
Mm-hmm. Man, that sucks!
Man, that's so good for me, dude. That's fucking crazy what just happened to John. Okay. That was on the move, obviously, because it's a 6-up. It's blind firing, so I'm not gonna stationary fire that. That's absurdly lucky, chat. What just happened to me? That's so lucky. Oh, I'm so scared.
Anything else that can fire?
I think you and I are pretty much in the same boat here of nothing else is really firing.
Hmm. Did I need to designate that even? Hold on. Let me read something.
Okay. As far as I understand, light and direct, I think only needs to go off of sight. I don't think it needs to be designated.
I think you're right. So I don't think I even needed to designate that.
I don't think you did. Designating, I believe, is only for
Heavy.
air call-ins and heavy.
Yeah.
So light and direct is only meant to go off the vision of other units.
I didn't need to designate to call that out. Fuck!
No, you did not.
You probably would have left that another turn if I just didn't do that.
Probably. Well, no, it's the only thing I can fire on. I was probably gonna lay some shots into it.
No, that's fair. Okay. Well, either way, light and direct is coming at centered.
Does it have vision?
Well, I mean, it knows it's there.
Well, it had vision from him, but it needs current vision, if I'm not mistaken. Let's look up light and direct again. I believe it needs to go off the current vision of a surviving unit, not just the unit needs to be revealed. Light indirect. Light indirect can declare either standard fire or indirect fire and resolve these attacks immediately. Attacks do not cause the fire to identify themselves.
Declares and resolves in the same turn, but does not cause the fire to be identified. May declare indirect fire on enemies within a friendly unit's line of sight.
Friendly unit's line of sight.
Then I can fire at these guys on low accuracy, right? Because this unit can't see what they are, but knows they're there. Correct or not correct?
Well, they're not in ambush, so no, I don't think so.
Oh, you're right. They're not in ambush.
If they were in ambush, yes, but they're not in ambush, so you actually don't know they're there, technically.
These guys, are they in ambush?
Yes.
Oh, so I'll fire on them, even if I don't know what they are. It is going to be...
Oh, but, that being said, this is a height 4 building. Is that a height 3 building you're in? 2.
No.
Yeah, you can't see them.
Okay, I don't fire at nothing. Right?
Brutal.
Actually, I'm gonna fire at your graph.
I don't think that'll do anything.
No?
Well, he's not on the ground.
Does,
He's in the air. Can it target air?
can all target air?
Yeah, I guess it can, yeah.
So yeah, I'll be firing at him.
Okay.
Not stationary, because it doesn't matter here. D2. 3 up. Get your fucking dice out of there.
Sorry. What is it? 3 up?
Yep.
Jesus, that's 2 hits. This feels weird. Is it like a mortar or is it something else?
I'm firing with something else now. I'm firing with the parallax.
Oh.
Because this...
Oh, so fair.
Yeah. Because you can see it, right? Like...
Yeah. So you're shooting the autocannon, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if he hits, I have to remember if chaff flares, if I can chaff flare this.
2 hits, they both hit. Strength 4, because you are not within half range.
Let me remember the chaff flare rules. Air flares and anti-missile chaff. All dice which hit the aircraft during a single fire action to reroll. Chaff flares cannot be reloaded, but may activate X times before they run out of ammo. So yeah, I'm gonna chaff flare, so you got to roll those again to hit.
Okay. I reroll to hit. Both dice?
Yep. All hit dice.
Okay,
one hit. Yeah, this is probably going to be a command unit down, if I had to guess. So what do your autocannon is strength 4 versus toughness 2. So yeah,
I rolled a 5. I'm pretty sure I got you.
You're probably dead, yes.
Does that command unit have Leviathan, or?
No, don't think
This
so.
one
I think that is
doesn't.
just a downed heli. Also, for the record, my heavy right and direct went off at the start of your turn. But we'll solve that later. Yeah. And yeah, unfortunately, that did go off. Does it have Leviathan? Nope, it's just cooked. Wow, that sucks. Yeah, okay.
We fucking got one, Chad.
And I lose 2 command tokens too.
Oh god, look at the little crash site, man. This anti-crash site's brutal.
All right. Am I doing gas or am I doing Willy Pete is really what I want to decide here. I'll do gas. We'll see. Let me look up the gas rules real quick.
Fair.
So I can remember what they do.
Horse for a helicopter, good trade. No, I miss him. I miss Steve.
Our chemical weapon, not gas. Chemical. Radius of X engines are lingering within the radius. Ground units cannot lose more than 1 pin token by any means. Call or participate in a brigade move, or call or participate in support missions. Airborne units are unaffected. Chemical weapons inflict a 6+ kill roll only during upkeep. This kill applies no pin, ignores cover, and is ignored by NBC's units. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, ignored by NBC units. Okay, I see. Yeah, I'll do chemical weapon. So there's gonna be a 4-inch radius there.
Okay.
I have to find where the radiuses are.
So basically, chat to explain what's happening with chemical units, it affects me in 2 ways. If I don't have NBC on the units in that house, they A, can't use Rygonet, and B, at the start of every round, upkeep, I roll a d6 for the units inside of it, and if they roll a 6, they die. But also the added benefit, or the added downside for Rygos is that they cannot pass or get Rygonet commands while in a gas, unless they're NBC.
Strangely enough, I don't know where you see this. It doesn't say it's lingering anywhere, but it also says that for the smoke as well. Where is lingering?
That is a good question.
Oh, sorry. It's just in chemical weapon. All chemical weapons have a radius of X inches and are lingering. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll just roll a. I'll do a. Copy.
It was a TACCOM, so that's something. Taking out a TACCOM for an army like that is huge.
It is, yeah.
That's very big. The only thing, honestly, if you killed it.
So it's only lingering 1, which is brutal for me. But
you've got more ammo back there. I think I'm still gonna dip.
Probably. Well, we're gonna see what actually survives this.
What? Whoa, a free second parallax. Thanks, man.
What the fuck? I didn't put that there.
You absolutely did. You copied it for some reason.
Oh, that's crazy, because I was over here placing a die. I don't know how it spawned over there. Do we have 4 ammo in this? Usually you do. Ammo 3. Okay, so we're down to ammo 2. Okay, so, chemical weapons. Anything that doesn't have NBC in there, inflict a 6+ kill roll. So, how much in there is not NBC?
2.
2 of them. Okay. So
I'm double checking to make sure that's true, but I believe it is 2.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. It might only be one of them is not NBC. G2 is.
I should have had the Willy Pete chat.
So okay, that's NBC. And is this?
You know, I'm starting to think these aren't civilian Zods.
You know what? I'm actually a villain. Literally everything in that house is NBC.
This shit is so ass, Chad. Okay. So I don't roll any to kill. Okay, do you at least take pin is the question.
I'll be honest, I feel like I led you down the garden path by talking about the Rygonet thing. If you want to say it's really Pete, I would not be mad at that in the interest of fairness.
I also don't even know if I think you might even survive Willy Pete. Oh no, it does just straight up have a strength.
It does have a strength,
no.
yeah. Are you sure? I have no bad feelings, man. I'm being genuine here.
Nah, it's fine. I'll have something to blame my loss on later.
Okay. Me when
You
I
don't understand. I just gained my cope. Is what just happened.
Oh no, so fair.
Yeah.
That's why I was so mad last night. Is I had no cope.
It really was just one shot death, wasn't it?
Yeah, I had no cope, man. I can't live like that. Where's my cope?
I can't live like that. My fucking cope, dude. All right, your turn.
Oh
wait, hold on. Is it your turn? Oh, yeah, it is because I don't have anything I can actually fire on. I don't think.
Right.
Because yeah.
I don't think I have anything else I can shoot either.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you, chat. This is looking real rough for me already.
So I will. We can move to maneuver.
Okie dokie. All right, roll for maneuver phase.
Okay.
Dice tower. I'm not even looking. It's a no look.
So no look for me as well. I'm looking away. You win.
I'm first. Okay. Das coolish bitte.
That's coolish. That's coolish shit, then.
Not quite what I was going for, but I respect your hustle, if nothing else.
Thank you.
Question is, what's the fucking do I do here? Is gas? I also have to check if the gas is chemical weapon, heavy indirect, no CC. No, that's it, huh? It doesn't even cover vision. Yeah. Damn. Brutal. Brutal. Okay. I could get him in there, but do I really want that is the question.
Good question, yeah. You would be on the objective if nothing else.
We haven't even decided how long you have to be on the objective yet.
Good point. I mean, we're also already on like round 3, right?
Yeah. Well, no one has the objective, so it doesn't actually technically matter that much. But okay, so I'm not brain dead. Thank God. I thought I'd done something incredibly silly.
Can I say something that's crazy, but it's something I've always thought?
Okay.
I've always thought that if Five Guys, the burger place, started to make wings, they would just kill it for some reason.
That's crazy, because they don't do anything with chicken at all.
No, I know. It's just like a vibe I have.
They don't even make a chicken burger. Like, it's...
No, I know. Again, I know.
Ugh, I have so many units, I don't know what they do yet. I mean, like, when I play loopers or I play fucking federals, I like already know most of the ranges off by heart almost.
True.
There's so much shit here, you know. Do you have ammo? You do have ammo. Jesus Christmas. Okay. Don't worry, Chad. I got some for him next time. Fuck. There's like no great options for me. I'm really just like being charted down a thin forest path. The problem with where I started, chat, is that all of my units are slow as fuck, all my vehicles. And when you put them into a forest, they take half movement. So my already slow as fuck units become even fucking slower.
Yeah, the position I'm in right now is actually playing to my strength quite heavily.
Yes.
I just have to figure out how to maneuver out of the position I'm in into a better position, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I can get a 3.0 off of this guy. So I am going to move this whole Tercio into this building because it's a 4-inch movement, so it's an inch to get in.
Yep.
And that is me on the point and a Tercio in a building.
Sounds good to me.
And I have to remember I only have 3 command tokens now, which is haunting. And one of which is that Tercio. That means I can only move 3 times per movement, chat. In case you're wondering, bad.
Not good.
Yes, Expo. I am Adam Barons, and he is Rygo's.
My go?
Yeah.
I am going to command token move. Gonna move P2 back here.
Mm-hmm.
1 inch to rotate completely.
Mm-hmm.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
That's actually really important what's
8,
happening here. 32.
9, 10. So 10 inches there. He's going to eat N2 movement for 10 more inches.
Okay. Make sure to take what do you call?
I will.
Put yeah, command token. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot the reds are the Rygo tokens.
Yeah, he's there. Whatever.
Yeah, he's on the road. God, this is a horrible position, chat. Horrible chat.
Horrible chat. Is this occluding, by the way, the chemical weapon or no?
It's not occluding.
Oh,
No.
okay, good to know.
You just only while you're in it. I think even with NBC, you only lose 1 pin at a time.
Okay.
But you have no pin, so you're fine actually.
And I'm going to eat the movement of N1 as well for P2.
Okay.
And he will spend all of that extra movement to get an ambush.
Remember, it's half speed in there, and it's an inch entrance.
He doesn't pay to enter,
Have it.
but he will go half speed.
Okay. Gotcha.
I should have just said yes and not said that.
Book open. I'm not like reading shit. I'm not cringe. Okay. He is going to take off. Rotating is free for heliocopters, so it's 4 inches to take off. And he is going to think over here. That's 18. He'd have 2 inches left. I just want to make sure that. Yeah.
I actually think that helicopters are... Because I was thinking about how I shot down your helicopter. I think helicopters are too easy to shoot down in this game.
You haven't encountered a Leviathan helicopter yet.
That's true, but I mean, Federals have helicopters, and I've used them, and it still feels like... I don't know, I guess it's... Because I've been playing a lot of...
You're right. You're right. Essentially, what it comes down to is that you literally had an autocannon within range of a helicopter. Like,
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, man. I just didn't realize that thing had an autocannon on it.
No, that's fair.
Then's the brakes, unfortunately, for me.
Yeah, that's true. I do think, though, there should be some benefit for moving your helicopter around, because they're meant to be quick, you know what I mean?
There is a benefit. It's if you're within 12 inches, anything that fires at you has to fire blind. Remember that rule?
Oh, I
if
forgot
you're a
about
helicopter
that.
within 12 inches, they have to fire blind at you.
You know what? You know what, man? You're so right. I'm stupid. This game rocks.
This game is really fucking good. And that is another command token used. I
would love to get Rifle Infantry on the stream one day and just like ask him questions about the game. You know?
Pick his brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that'd be so sick.
Ask him why he doesn't have
What? Hate the
radio
loopers.
clearness. Yeah, radio clearness for verticality.
Why do you hate the loopers? Why are they not OP busted?
Yeah. Why do you hate dogs? You just not a dog guy? What's going on?
I am going to activate the parallax.
Uh-huh.
And he is going to spend 10 inches to push up to this house and rotate left like that.
Okay.
This is called I'm about to delete this house off the fucking map.
This is called You're Closer Than You Think You Are.
We'll see about that.
This guy fucking, he doesn't know the human spirit, the indomitable human spirit.
The indomitable human spirit to get nuked and continue living.
Not just to continue living, to really like nukes afterwards too.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. I got such a dog shit spawn here, man.
Okay.
I should have taken this house. I should have just fucking fought out of this forest.
Probably.
Yeah.
But hey man, I lost the game last night in 30 seconds. We all make tactical blunders.
It's true.
We played just enough of this game to enjoy it, but not enough to get good at it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd agree with that. That's all it gets. It's not in ambush, it's just like that. Okay. That's my movement. Rest is you. I'm out.
I'm gonna activate N3.
Yeah.
And he will eat the movement of R3.
Okay.
And that will end my command phase. Or my maneuver phase.
Okay. I'm looking for one more thing for identification, because I know that sense is a thing, but there is still just generally, if you're a certain distance away from someone, I believe you do.
Yeah, if you're
stuff,
if you're 6 inches away, you can see each other.
So I believe this and this are all spotted.
Yeah.
Because we're within 6 inches.
Yeah.
Which means he's no longer in ambush.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I am no longer 6.0. So, alright. That's death.
He's dead! I killed him! Grenadiers? Volley teams? Alright, I don't care about that last one. Fucked up that you two don't use the shared chat feature, so I have to tab back and forth. It's fucked up. Neither of us are partners, so we can't do that.
That's not true. I don't think you have to be a partner to do it anymore. I think we are just Hitler.
Oh, then yeah, I don't like you. Never mind.
Yeah. Yeah, it's personal.
To fire phase? Good buddy?
No. Close combat phase. Objective phase, which I've now captured the objective.
True.
So, I can't change the color on it, I don't think.
No, it breaks it, so we just, yeah.
Oh, already did it.
Huh, didn't break it, so it just doesn't matter.
Didn't actually change color. Okay, so I have captured the objective. What did we still didn't change how many times we need to be on this objective for?
No, we didn't figure it. What do you think is a good number?
I don't know. 4 sounds safe. 4 or 5.
4 sounds good to me.
Not including this one, obviously, because it's the turn I took it. I think doesn't count.
No, you took it last turn. You took it in the maneuver phase, which is the end of round 3.
Right.
So in round 4, you would get a point for it.
Okay. Okay. And now it's support phase. I forgot to take my
Right back, yeah.
Yeah. And what's the right. Okay. So it is support phase. I am going to I can't actually because I don't have a command token, do I? Now here's a question. My command unit's already activated. Oh wait, no, I do have my command tokens back. We take them back because it's a new round.
Yeah. But remember, if you spend one on an activation, you will not be able to spend it in the next maneuver.
Yeah. Where's my last? Oh, it's underneath my... Okay, I am going to do that. I'm going to put it here. And there is a designator right here.
Okay. Does the gas go away, by the way?
Yeah, it would. Some lingering, chat.
Real.
Oh, sorry. And that... Make sure it's the right one.
Oh, but you have to designate on the fire phase, don't you?
Nope, support phase, I believe. Because I'm not using, because it's a line of sight. I'm not designating. I'm not using a designator weapon.
Oh, okay.
Command units don't use a laser designator. Fire is only if you're using a unit that isn't command that uses a laser designator.
Okay.
If TACCOM can see it, it's fine.
I'll take your word for it. I take your word for it. From the things I wanted.
Do you have a thing you're shooting?
Nope.
Support?
No support.
Okay. Then we roll for Fireface.
I want to go for it so bad.
Oh, you're going to.
Oh my god, still though, 1 and 2.
Yeah. I will reveal my thing. Surprise.
It's a
bomber
mission. Oh, it's a bomber! The Spada Fresco. Oh, it looks so cool though.
It's a MiG.
Oh, that's sick. And a 500-pound bomb. Hey man, you want to be really mad at me in a second?
Why?
I am going to open fire on the house with the... I'm going to open fire on the house.
Are you going to do this annoying Rygo shit where you get to fire in one phase like 3 fucking times?
Yes.
Now, do you get to fire all in one turn, or is it on the next turn you can fire with the same one again?
That is a great question. I'm gonna look at it again, but I think it's one after another. Which is how they are meant to achieve fire superiority. Because, you know, there's never more than, like, fucking 4 of them. Rygo. So the way it reads is, a unit can receive an action via Rygonet up to 2 times per phase. Thus, in addition to its own innate action, it may act up to 3 times per phase. That to me sounds like it's not all at the same time, and it's
during the phase.
Yeah, it's during the phase, so it almost works like
1-1-1-1.
Yeah, it's almost like ATGM or like fire support. You know what I mean? Heavy indirect.
It's if you have a unit out of place, but you want it to attack more than one unit. You can have one unit fire like it was 3 over the course of 3 turns.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. That's what it's for. Yeah. It's not you don't up the fire rate of your weapon. You just
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I'm actually gonna change what I'm doing. I'm gonna fire the Perigee, if I'm saying that right.
Okay.
And it's firing at your jet with its man pads. Because it's in range, right? Yeah.
Oh, it has man pads.
Yeah, the Perigee is different from the Parallax.
Fuck, it is. Yeah, okay.
It's got homing, so it does. It can fire at a jet.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's a man pad. It'd be crazy if it couldn't.
And I'm going to fire it barrage 2, so I get to roll D2.
Okay.
Hitting on 3 ups because it's stationary fire.
Well, is it not a time and flight?
It is, yes. Oh, you're right. Sorry. Yeah. Guided missile 1.
Yeah. Because that is about to make a big difference.
It is.
It is about to make a big fucking difference is what's about to happen. Okay, so, first of all, Nimble. I have to remember what Nimble does.
It lets you withdraw from the battlefield instantly, to my understanding. You come on the map, you go, Missile!
It does exit the board immediately if you use Nimble.
Which I think is so funny. Your pilot literally comes on here, beep, 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 beep. And he goes, nope, nope, nope.
Nuh-uh, no sir, nuh-uh.
Not
Okay,
today.
Well, then my Tercio is going to stationary fire. I'm going to open with the triple RPG.
Yep.
Because it's within range.
Yep, go for it.
So that is D3.
Yep.
Accuracy 5.
Toughness 6 on the front.
Sweet.
It brings out its new jet. War
5+.
literally Hitler. I have man pads.
Okay.
1 hit.
I hit 1. So what did you say, sorry? It was toughness
6 on the front.
So we are a strength 5 versus toughness 6. So
that's a 5+. I think it is 5+, but you should check.
It is 5+. 6 or 5. So roll that last one for a 5+.
Please no, please no, please no, please no, please no.
Nope. So it takes 2 pin.
3, right? Because you hit.
I thought it was 1 pin if you miss, 2 pin if you hit, but don't pen.
No, I think 1 if you miss, 3 if you hit.
No, because I think that would mean you would hit full pin in 3 non-pens. Or in 2 non-pens. It seems kind of strong. Let me take a look at pinning.
Pinning is meant to be strong.
Well, yeah, but if you shrug off that would mean that a fully armored vehicle getting shot at by an MG, if it takes 2 30 cal shots to the side of its fucking 8-inch hole, would go after getting hit twice by small arms fire. It seems kind of ridiculous.
Well, I don't think they take pin from units that have no chance of killing it.
Oh, it is 3, motherfucker. Okay, so that's 3 pin. Okay, so that's the. Let me put an ammo tracker on.
That has turned my 3 up to a 4 up to hit his plane.
But hold on, it's a Tercio, baby.
Oh, we're not done. We're not done.
We're not done. I get to fire all these motherfuckers, and I'm gonna.
I like, by the way, that he was like, well, wait, do they get to fire all at the same time? And I go, oh, no, they don't. And then he goes, well, I do.
Yeah, unfortunately, my Tercios, they do, yeah. Let me make sure I can even damage you with this. I cannot. So what I'm gonna do instead...
I don't get it, because I don't think I would take pin from that even.
You would... Well, hold on. But you wouldn't take pin from that. What I am gonna do with the Grenadier instead is he's gonna fire smoke right here.
Ooh, smart.
So that is a radius 3 smoke. I don't know if smoke locks... because you fired the guided missile, it's out. It's not... Smoke isn't gonna stop it. It would have stopped it if you hadn't fired it. But it doesn't. So the guided missile is gonna go off. But I will grab my 3-inch smoke. That's not right. Nope. Hold on. I'm pressing everything but what I want. Okay. 3-inch. I put it right here. And it is going to be like that. So that is all concealed. And for my last guy, my machine gun team, he has what range? 12 on the MG. He's going to fire at this house.
Okay.
So that's going to be D2 6-ups.
Okay. Go for it.
Because it's just shooting at random shit.
Just suppressing the house, basically. No hits.
Suppressing the house.
But no they all take 1 pin.
Yeah. 1, 2. 2 shots.
Oh,
2 shots, 2 misses, 2 pin.
Good point.
Okay. And that's the Tercio fired.
Okay.
I'll put a stationary
guided missile.
fire on all them.
Guided missile goes for your plane. I'm hitting on a 4 up because of 3 pin. Yes.
Sorry, hold on. Before that happens, you've done a turn, I've done a turn, right?
Yeah.
This has moved 16 to here. And then it's moved another 16 to 32 to here. Very important.
Yeah.
Does it have the range to do what it was going to do? No. Okay. Let him out. Haunting news.
Okay.
We could probably just call this dead if I had to guess. It's what? Toughness 2 versus what's your strength on those? Fucking 14 or something?
No, it's 5.
Oh, 5.
I don't think it is. I think it is dead. I think I still have to roll. I think it's probably a 2 up, but if I get fucked here, you can live. Might even be 3 up. Double check.
Let me see. I'm toughness 2 versus what was it? 5?
Yeah, 5.
Just a little bit off of 3 up. It's 2 up.
Oh.
So you'd have to roll Snake Eyes here.
If I roll Snake Eyes, hey, we've seen crazier.
That's true. Oh, almost.
I do get it. I do barely
so
get it.
So it does go. Yep. Okay. Damn.
Let me give a Rygonet victory chant real quick. Beep beep boop boop beep boop beep 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 boop 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 beep boop boop beep boop beep 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 boop boop.
All right, that's cooked. Okay. I don't really know if I have. I fucking put the wrong unit in there again. Hold on, this is supposed to be something else. This volley team.
No worries.
I don't know why I did this a second time. Oh, because you know what? I copied and pasted it before I fixed it. It's meant to be a bombard team. Sorry.
That's fine.
Which is annoying because that is a completely different unit with a completely different purpose. Because I was thinking, oh, I could probably use my bombard team here at least.
I'm sure he had the bombard team chat.
Go to the book! Go to the book! Read! It's a pre-built!
It's pre-made! It's a pre-con! You wouldn't get it!
I don't think I have the range. It's a 24. Those are technically not in vision because they're smoked out now, so I can't fire on them. And those are too far away, and that's also too far away. Damn! Alright, well. That's, I think, I loathe to say this, dude.
Yeah?
I think that's my fucking turn, man. This has been a horrible... I'll be honest, I'm not gonna resign. I think I'm fucked.
Yeah?
Yeah, because, well, I have all these units that aren't on the front line and can't fight, but I don't have the command units anymore, or the command points anymore to bring them to the front to help them fight.
Yeah. The only reasonable thing you could do, unironically, and it's not a good option for you, is move up your comm unit and then brigade move them up. But like I said,
which will have it die immediately. Yeah.
But like I said, it's not
even
really
with your
a great
man pad.
option
Even with your man pad out of ammo, it's still 2 fucking autocannons. Like he'll die.
Yeah.
Because do they have the tracking? Do they have radar tracking on them?
Autocannons? No.
They have tracking.
No, they have turret. Oh, sorry. No, the Paragate. The
Paragate is
Paragate.
tracking.
Yeah, okay. The Paragate is AA, so
AA.
it does have tracking on the autocannon. It does not on the Parallaxos. Only one of them does.
Yeah, so it'd be dead. This is probably a loss, but I'll keep trying.
I am going to fire the 25 at the house here from the Parallax.
I remember what thermals do, because I think you still have a downside to using thermals.
Probably, yeah. Oh, you know what? I didn't think that the autocannon had ammo, but it does. Where's my ammo tracker? There it is. Because this should be at 3 ammo now.
Okay, so thermal sights. This weapon can ignore smoke on its own fire actions. If a target of this weapon would have been spotted by the firer, if not for smoke, the weapon is not forced to blind fire.
What?
The weapon... If the target of this weapon would have been spotted by the firer, if not for the smoke, so if you can see them through the smoke, you're not forced to blind fire. It still accrues the -1 accuracy penalty from firing through smoke in a spotted unit.
Okay.
So you're essentially just at a -1. So I think you're
I'm 4 up.
plus.
Yeah, 4 up. That is D3, right? No, D2. D2 4 up.
4 up. Hello, Unsung. God.
1 hit.
Okay, that is a hit. You are strength what?
A strength 6, because you're definitely within half range of 32.
Yeah, that would be the case.
But they might even just die.
Well, we're in a house, and it's toughness 2.
That's true.
So let me remember. I believe it's just a +1 on the toughness, essentially. Oh, no, it's a +1 on the die for being in cover. So let me see. It's toughness 2 versus strength 6. Is just the minimum for a 2+, so you're at 3+ to kill.
Okay, 3+ to kill here.
Life's a shit.
Life's a shit.
Okay. Grenadier team's dead. Wow, I am getting fucking molested. He's just rolling what he needs to. And it's a lot of things. I probably kind of fumbled this. I don't think it matters who's in front, but technically I will put the machine gunner team in front.
I like that my constructs through the lens of their, like, not even through the lens, I forgot these are autonomous. The Parallax itself is transmitting an image of the machine gun team just putting down their weapon and stepping in front of the volley team.
Okay, well, your turn again. Again, I don't think I have anything to move or anything to shoot.
Okay, I am going to pass L1's turn back to the Parallax, so he will take his second round of firing.
Yep.
D2, again, coming at the house. It's a 4, so I get 1 hit.
Hold on. I may have been completely wrong about not being able to fire. I am. I am wrong.
By all means.
Sorry, I did not check the range of that.
I will stop rolling. I will not count this roll if that's okay with you.
This will reveal itself.
What the hell?
This will reveal itself. It is going to fire the...
I'm so sad that I can't see over this 4-height house.
Oh yeah, that means I can't see over this 4-height house, huh?
Well, you can't see me, because I'm within 6 inches.
Yeah, I could blind fire at him, though.
Do you not have thermals? Really?
I don't think so.
No, you don't. That's crazy.
No, it's a helicopter. Most helicopters, current helicopters, barely have thermals, I think.
That's true. I guess it is few and far between.
Yeah. So it's what, D2, I think, on that rotary?
Yes.
D3.
There you go.
D3
Even
6
better.
ups.
One hit.
1 hit. 2 misses, 1 hit, so at least for pin purposes. And then it is toughness what on the front that I'm hitting? It's toughness 6 versus strength, probably like 4 or something. Strength 4. So strength 4, toughness 6. That means that it is a 5 up. Come on. Something. Nothing. Okay, so it takes 5 pin. 2 misses and a hit.
3, 4, 5.
Oh, right. These guys should all have pin from you firing on them. The Tercio. You killed the front guy, so we have to worry about that. But the 2 misses, were what? 2? Was it 2 shots you did from that? Which one did you fire? Did you fire the?
I fired the Parallax.
Or that one? Okay, so it's D2.
Yeah.
Okay, so they have 2 pin each. Okay.
Well, they have pin from the unit that died too, right? Because they're in Tercio. Because they all take.
Oh, true.
The same
I forgot.
pin.
Yeah, because it's up till fucking like whatever. It's up to massive.
It's up to 12.
So they're gonna be at both 5 pin.
Okay. So I am now
they should
hitting
be taking
you
pin as a unit, not 5 each, but it doesn't really matter.
Okay, so now I'm hitting you through the smoke would make it a 4. I have 3 pin, which makes it a 5. So I'm hitting you on 5 though.
You have 5 pin, which would make it a 6 up. Because it's every 2, correct? Every 2 is a -1 for a vehicle.
Okay.
Do you disagree?
No, I just didn't remember.
But
that sounds right. It does hit anyway.
So it's gonna be toughness 1 versus strength. What 6? Is it 1 or 1 plus? 1 minus.
So what am I rolling? Or do they just die?
Well, no, because I'm in a building, so no matter what, it's gonna be at least. Well, hold on. What's your strength? 6?
6
or what? It is a 2 plus. So I'm in a building. Yeah. Okay.
3.
So they're dead. Yep. Which means that he has 6 pin. It just moves all the pin to him to a max of 6.
Yep.
So I'm pin positive. I was at 10 pin. Now I'm at 6. This is a good thing, chat.
Pin positive. It's so funny.
This is a good thing. One man will say you've lost most of your tercio. The religious woke man says I lost 4 pin.
I lost 4 pin. The religious fundamentalist when his friends are dead. Things are so up right now. And then I am going to.
The economist in me is really smelling this fucking win right now.
L2 will also pass his firing to the Parallax.
You're Hitler. Rygo's a Hitler, for the record. This sucks.
And he is completely out of autocannon fire.
Yeah, man, he fucking deserves it. Fuck that guy. Oh, I'm sorry. Does he? Oh, he doesn't hit. Thank fuck.
I hit on a 5.
Anymore. Nope. 6 ups. 5 pin smoke.
Oh, you're right. Fuck. We literally just talked about it, and you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I missed, and he's already max pin, so I just wasted his last autocannon shots for nothing.
Thank fuck. Well, no, I mean, listen, man, you've been rolling 6 after fucking 6.
No, you're right. No, you're right.
That's not a waste.
I don't have. Yeah, you're right. I don't have room over here to bitch and complain.
He has 1 ammo left on him.
If I was playing smarter, like if I actually cared about the win, I should have given it to the Perigee, just so I would have had 2 units with ammo.
Yeah. Anything else you want to do, Adolf? Or can I fucking do something for once? Oh, forgot to do lingering. Hold on.
L1 and L2 fired, but G2 is not fired. G2 is gonna fire on the volley team.
Oh, thank God it's lingering 4 on the smoke when I forgot you had thermal sights. Go ahead, man. Yeah, do your thing. Whatever.
This is
Whatever, dude.
for the how far is it for the south to the next? 10? Okay, I can hit.
Yeah.
And this
you go from the corner of the building to the corner of the building. So yeah, a little under 10.
So this is going to be strength 1, and
2
it
pins.
is.
Is it per 1 pin you lose 1, or is it?
It's per 1, yeah, I believe.
Okay, so you're at a -2 from the pin. Yeah.
Yeah, and he will stationary fire on G2.
That makes sense.
And it is going to be D3 hitting on. You said it's -2 on 4 ups.
And then 1 from being in cover, so 5 ups.
5 ups.
This is a smart gun team, chat, in case you're wondering.
It is, yeah. No hits.
Doesn't affect me none. You can't pin him anymore.
The religious fundamentalist was right.
My cup runneth over of shit in his pants, dude.
I'm gonna fire something else.
Oh.
I'm gonna fire.
Surely it's not light and direct.
I'm gonna fire light and direct. Sorry, and it's T1 3 up accuracy because he's fire stationary.
What the fuck was I thinking spawning on that road, chat? me, brainless and stupid. I can use the forest line to my advantage. All of my units with a max movement of fucking 6. Yeah, they'll get through the forest, buddy.
I miss anyway because it's actually 4 up because you're in cover.
Okay.
Oh wait.
Does he take any pin? Oh wait, he doesn't.
Wait, sorry.
At what point does this volley team just put the triple rocket in his mouth and let the fucking let the rockets fly?
The mortar team has ignored cover, so it does hit on a 3 up.
Does he have pin, or is he like back here?
He's back there. So I do hit.
Oh wait, hold on. He's not dead yet. It's fucking.
It's
what?
Yeah.
What's the strength?
Strength 1. No, strength 4. Sorry.
He's dead.
Oh, he's just automatically dead. Okay.
Yeah, toughness -1.
So yeah, you hear a very distant, and then the house just explodes.
Yeah.
That's all that can fire, though. Back to you.
Oh, that's all? You done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Great, thanks.
I'm not laughing at you, man. I'm laughing because I've been in your shoes. I'm laughing.
I'm trying to be funny, so I hope you're laughing at me.
I appreciate it, man. You're really making this funny for me. I like these armies, though, man. I want to play.
Yeah, because you're not fighting the fucking parallax that gets to fire its entire. It gets to blow its full fucking load on your face in one goddamn phase. Yeah, I'm sure you like this fucking army.
I said armies. I like your army too. It's fun.
It's full load. This is a Make-A-Wish thing, chat. He got killed in one shot, so I need to give him a pick me up. It's a good friend. I need to give him one day.
Don't do this to me.
Whoop my ass.
Don't. This is crazy cope. Go back to the other cope where you weren't paying attention. I like that one more. I prefer that cope to this one.
Yeah, you would make a wish, boy.
Shut up.
Okay, so we are on Manwevar.
I
Manwevar phase.
I love Manwevar phase.
We're in Manwevar phase. Oh, what is a man to do against all this hate, chat?
Real.
Okay, well, we roll for Manwevar. Wow, another low roll from Otts. I wonder what War gets. Oh, 2? Let's try again. Surely I'll roll high. Oh, actually, 4 is actually not terrible. I can't complain about that. Wow, I win something, chat. I win. Nuclear bomb. I should have just swapped this entire army out to be 2 of those fuckers with the nuclear bomb. Really trivialized the arms race by just nuking this fucking house. I don't care if I lose. I won in spirit.
In spirit, it's crazy.
What to do? Fuck. Leah stinks.
Jokes aside, how do you feel about the Santis having played them for longer than 30 seconds?
Tercio is cool. I don't really feel like I've been able to use the army because the only thing I fired with is the Tercio.
Yeah.
So I don't really know. The Tercio's good. I like Tercio. Tercio's a very cool rule.
Yeah. I liked fighting Tercio. It was interesting to fight. I think it's cool that you get to fire all 3 at once and I don't. Because they are noticeably weaker. You know what I mean?
They're bad. They're bad units made good as a whole. Like the grenade team on its own sucks balls. It has a machine pistol and it has a grenade launcher pistol that isn't even really that good and has ammo. But off virtue of him being toughness 2, that means that the entire Tercio is technically toughness 2 until he dies. Didn't really matter when he was facing down a fucking autocannon, to be fair.
Yeah.
But
against infantry, that would...
In infantry fighting, I could see that being terrifying. Like, they'd actually, as a whole, they become a good unit. And it essentially just becomes, like, the whole idea of Santis, and we haven't really noticed it because we haven't fought Leviathan, is that when a Leviathan gets hurt, you have to pick a weapon to be destroyed on it. Tercios are just Leviathan for infantry. Like, when you get hit, you take a kill, you lose a weapon, you lose your toughness. Like, shit like that.
Yeah.
So, they're cool. I like Tercio. Tercio's really unique. It's very cool. I like Tercio a lot. I wish mine didn't just get... I mean, I have no one to blame but myself for that, unfortunately. I didn't put him in a house, and then they got... Well, I can blame the Rygo's rules for that a little bit.
How do you feel about fighting the Rygonat? Do they seem actually unbalanced, or is it...
That's annoying as fuck. Because here's the thing, you can do exactly what you've been doing, which is you can just go, oh, units that I'm never going to fire? Yeah, it's essentially having, like... Well, it's essentially like having 3 fucking parallaxes facing you down when in your brain you're like, oh, there's only 1. It's annoying as fuck. It's brutal. Because things, again, that would never, ever be able to fire... Don't they have to be in Rygonet for that? Are they all in Rygonet?
Yeah. That means
Rygonet was a short radius.
Ooh.
War Pugs? You never checked?
I swear to God, I thought they were. Hold on, they're not to that corner?
It's gonna be farther from that one. It's farther away.
I owe you a sincere apology, and if you want to put that entire Tercio back in the house, you can.
Not the entire one. You honest to God did kill the grenade launcher.
Yeah, but if you want to put those 2 others, that is genuinely my fumble.
The other ones were
and
due to...
And I'll just own up, I drew the line from my node team.
That's fine. I had an idea that your guy was somewhere in there.
You're absolutely right to call me on that, because you're right, Rygonet does have a 12-inch range. I genuinely, when I maneuvered it to the maximum. Yeah,
12. you were in range before you maneuvered it.
But then I didn't. What are we reverting? He gets his volley team and machine gun team back in the house because this parallax should have only been able to fire 1 time, and kill only the grenade team.
Now, that being said, you can fire from this one, I think, probably. Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
You could, if you want to just take 2 ammo off of this, we say these are dead. Like, if you killed it with that one, you would have killed it with that one. It's just the same thing, but more shots. Just take 2 ammo off the Perigi.
Okay, we'll do that. I think that is a fine thing to do. I sincerely apologize. When we play again, I promise I will watch after that, because that is a good catch.
Yeah.
Because you're absolutely right. Rygonet is almost universally, bar one special unit, 12 inches.
Yeah.
And so, if you ever see a unit doing a bunch, if nothing else, you know that motherfucker has a command unit within 12 inches.
Within 12. Yeah, within 12, there's a unit. Okay, we're still on movement, right? I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck I want to move.
Yeah.
What 2 units do I get to maneuver in this phase? Oh boy.
I do think brigade is really cool, because when you brigade, you do get to use your regular infantry as like relays to make units further away Rygonet move. I think that's really cool.
Yeah. Put him here. This pom-pom next to him.
And I'm actually glad there's nothing like that for firing, because that I think would be busted.
Yeah, it'd be brutal. Yeah, that is like the one thing that makes Tercio super unique and super strong, is that they get to fire all 3 of their units on the same turn. Like that's a lot. That is a lot.
Yeah. Rygonet does not mesh. Rygonet has to be from a command unit within 12 inches, or whatever Rygonet X is. There is a command unit that has like Rygonet 24, but it can't move, so you have to tow it everywhere.
That's the orbitally dropped one, right?
Yeah, you have to pair drop it or tow it. Either way.
I see.
But that's I actually like that. It's a really unique command unit, because it can't move on its own, right? But you put it somewhere and you use it to tell people where to fire.
Okay, you're good to move again, boss. I want that to be just a little more rotated.
I am going to move. N1, and he will actually brigade move.
I put down our counters for objective holding.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to move. He's going to brigade move with M1.
Okay.
Or G1, sorry. You know what? N2 will tag 1 as well. Brigade move. Oh, actually, I'm stupid. He can't. Oh, well, yes, he can, because they're going to take R1's movement to brigade move as well.
Okie dokie. I'm going to, for my...
Haha, just kidding. Just kidding, this guy can't move. I literally looked back and went, that's a weird stationary fire token.
John fucking indirect over there.
Yeah.
Trying to get his piece in. Right.
Yeah, it only has to be within radius to get the move, and then it has to end the turn of any other Rygoneted unit. So if there's like a dead zone in between 2 Rygonet units, as long as it starts and ends in the net, it's fine. It just can't end in the dead zone. Does that make sense, chat?
Damn. I'll be honest, I've really fucked myself with this smoke, actually. It was actually a really bad move.
Yeah, I was curious about that, but I just assumed you had a plan.
I just didn't see the thermal. It was literally I just did not read thermal.
No, you're fine.
Because thermal is so rare with the other armies. It's literally just like the tanks for Federals is all we've seen it for. So I didn't think that an APC would have thermal. But then I forgot who I was fighting. It's like the advanced people. So
yeah.
I will.
If I could.
This shit is so ass. I'll just move this off of him then. and I'll move it here. He's no longer towed. Is that what I want to do? Is that really smart? He has a bit more movement. Actually, no, he doesn't. He has to go there. Okay, fine. That's the end of my movement. God, having one fucking guy is haunting.
Okay, I am going to activate L1.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, L2 is what I want to activate. And L2 will pop out the back here, and then embark.
Okay. It's still your movement. You're still...
And then... R1, which did not have his movement taken because G1 couldn't end up moving, so I moved him back, is going to take off.
Okay.
Fly 24 inches, or at least fly 11 inches. No, he'll fly 13 inches this way.
Sure. Anything else?
Nope, that is all I am moving. All my move tokens, actually.
Okay, we're on identify. Insane. Okay, I don't identify these by the skin of your fucking teeth, dude. By 0.8 inches.
Thank God Almighty.
Well, yeah, because that'd be through smoke and tree there.
This is occluding, isn't it? Occluding 1 anyway, because they're height.
Oh yeah,
one?
you're right. Oh yeah, you're right. Regardless. Okay.
Do I spot anything for the smoke or anything? Anything that I haven't.
Everything should be spotted. That's occluding. Yeah, everything that's been spotted can be spotted, or can be spotted has been spotted.
Okay, so we go to.
Do I get a point for this? I forget how we usually do this. Is it if I've captured it, it stays captured, or is it uncaptured?
I like to do it if you captured it until I uncap it, you're getting points. I just think that is more fun, you know? It puts pressure on me to once I've cleared an objective, actually get it.
Yeah. Okay. Then
you go up.
Close combat, not happening. Objective phase, up 1.
You go up 1, yep, I got you.
Okay. And now we are support phase. So take all your tokens back.
Okay. Take all your stationary fire tokens back as well. And remember to decrease the pin by whatever the quality is.
Nothing alive is pinned.
That is so fair.
Yeah.
Everything in this house loses its pin. The parakeet has quality 3, it loses its pin. The parallax has quality 3, it loses 3 pin. Okay.
Alright. So.
Oh, I did miss a maneuver. That sucks. It's my bad, not yours, whatever.
Okay.
But I can't seem to find where I put the token, because it's clearly on the board somewhere. Do you see it anywhere?
A command token?
Yeah. Because I have 3 of them here, and there's none in my... Maybe it got deleted or something.
It's not like under any of your units. I do that sometimes. It's not under him, even though he's like lifted up.
I don't
know what happened. Maybe you accidentally flipped one of your commands to...
Maybe. I'm just going to make another, whatever. I still have one.
Sure. I am once again spotting, because it is my only thing that I can like force multiply right now. I'm going to designate. Where's my designator token? In there. He has 24 sight or 32 sight. Sorry, so he is going to go right here.
Okay.
With the designate, and that is my fire mission card.
Uh-oh. I am going to fire.
Oh, we haven't rolled for fire. That's support phase.
I have no supports, so we just go straight to for fire. Roll a 5, or roll a 6. I actually, though, I don't think I have anything I can fire on, man.
You have thermals on these. You absolutely do.
Yeah, but I don't think I can actually deal damage to your mogul because it's so tough.
What is it? Strength 6. It doesn't scale as crazy to think. It's strength 6, right?
Yeah,
This toughness
16,
18 on the
18
first.
even.
18. 6 plus, baby. You can hurt it.
Oh, okay, fuck it, yeah. I mean, yeah. If I have a chance in hell, I'm gonna take it, right?
Yep.
I
I want you to know, chat. He's going to pen frontally my toughness 18 vehicle with his 25mm autocannon, and I'm going to forfeit.
D2. I don't even hit.
Okay. So 2 pin. That is 12 pin. Little high. Okay. So I'm going to do indirect fire. It is going to be stationary. So accuracy 4 plus 1. So it is, what is it? Heavy indirect 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is my first fire turn. It's stationary. Is it a Warhammer if you firebomb the exhaust of his tank / Vix? Why would it be?
Because they're people.
They're constructs.
Okay.
The people live in the Rygo coast. You said yourself you're run by engines. That makes you a machine.
L1 is going to fire.
Does that have thermal?
That is a great question, actually. It can't fire.
Okay.
At all. Can't even blind fire.
Are you and I both in a perpetual fucking can't fire anything?
I am going to pass L1's fire to the Perigee.
Oh, yeah, you can do that.
Because he has exactly 1 ammo left.
Yep.
So D2 coming at the front of your mogul.
Okay.
Both hit.
So, at accuracy 4 plus, yeah.
So I need 6s to kill.
That's so lame. I forfeit.
Okay, that's fair. GG, brother. This was gonna, I think, win you the game. Because both of my no teams were right here. Whoopsie!
You told me strength 6, didn't you?
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
Are you in half range?
Yeah. 32?
15?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Did I do the math wrong?
No, you're right. No, you're right. That's just a 25mm frontally penning a toughness 18 is so enraging.
I get it.
Oh,
I get it.
Yeah. I couldn't fire anything, and the stuff that I could fire, I just rolled fucking dog shit low, and you rolled 6 after fucking 6 after fucking 6.
I did. I did just roll really well that game. I think I positioned well too, though, for what it is.
Yeah, my positioning was dog shit. It's just that everything you fired killed.
Yeah, doesn't help.
Got the plane, got the helicopter, got my howitzer.
You did. That smoke was really good. The one right here, not for the vehicles, but because I had a laser team right here. I'll just show you what my army is. The rest of it. I had a smart gun team, which you knew about, and then a laser team. But lasers cannot in any way fire through smoke. So he just goes, can't do nothing. Sorry, Master Brain. Also, both of these were just there to scare you. They're fake.
They're fake, yeah.
Yeah, they're fake. They're dummies. So when you sighted them or attacked them, they would have vanished.
Gotcha.
Did they work at all, or did you just be like, I just don't care?
I did not give a fuck about them the entire time. They hadn't done anything, so I assumed they weren't anything important.
Well, that's fair. I forgot to get the fake command tokens from the fake node team because I shouldn't have had 4. I should have had 4 real ones and then 2 fake ones so that I could maneuver the fake units around. You know what I mean? Because you can't give them. I guess you can give them real command tokens, but you don't want to.
Yeah.
Because I did give them a real
single
token.
thing.
Yeah, you did.
You're right. I killed your unarmed horse.
You killed Steve.
Fuck Steve.
No, come on, man. He's chill.
Fuck Steve.
They need to update the art though, bro. They need to update this art specifically. He looks like
It does look.
He
looks like a cock.
He looks like a cock, bro.
Yeah.
They need to update. Everything else looks mostly fine, but the carabiner, bro, in the tabletop needs a little bit of an update. He looks so much like a cock.
I don't even know if I can show that on stream.
This was a guided mortar spider. This was a redstone logistics rocket with a legionnaire inside of it, which landed in the house round 1. I actually did not even realize.
I didn't entirely lose to good luck. I mean, I picked the wrong side to spawn from. I should have spawned over here. Was literally it.
I think if you spawned over here, I would have had a much harder time narrowing your approach and taking advantage of your poor positioning. Or even honestly, if you had split your army and some had come this way and some had come this way, I would have had a Rygos are very bad, or at least it seems, having played them just now, it seems very bad at covering a large front. You know what I mean?
I'd actually argue they're almost better.
How's that?
Because if you have just one unit on each front, you could just eat the fires from other units and keep firing on that front.
Well, only if all of the units are in RygoNet, right? So I would need to have a node team, like as an example, I would need to have a node team here and maybe a node team over here, and then they couldn't communicate.
I was gonna say your node teams they spider, don't they? So if you had a node team, I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Because they're their own thing, so it doesn't really matter. There is no.
What do you mean they spider?
No, I was saying it was just wrong.
Oh, fair enough. But yeah, I really liked I think I actually used the Carabiner horse really well. By getting him the extra movement and then running him into the trees to see down the road.
Yeah.
That was the I know it was the very start of the game, but that I was especially proud of just because it was good positioning and it was like a quote unquote disposable unit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I say that, man, it would have been really nice to have that 2 supply or the 4 supply on it get to my fucking Parallax.
Are these 2 newer factions? They're not newer. They came out they officially came out 4 days ago or something.
Yeah.
They're both the brand new units, so the Santis and the Rygos.
I would not be shocked to see some balancing changes from bitching, but I also would be shocked to see a lot of it. I think what you see is what you get for the most part.
Yeah, I don't think what happened here is a balancing problem. Purely because if I had any other units that could fire there, that would have still been a unit out of place. It would have died.
Yeah.
I just had the only thing that was out in the open because I wanted to nab the point was fucking the Tercio.
Yeah.
If I hadn't lost my command unit right off the bat, this would have been a different fight. I think. I think just having 2 fucking command points essentially because I had to keep firing the howitzer. It's the only thing I had.
Yeah,
so I had 2 moves I could do, and everything is super slow, and everything's a forest, and has entrance cost and half movement, and everything here, dark green, the navy, the pine green. The only thing that doesn't have a slowdown and an entrance and exit cost is the
fields, which are the yellow.
The field. Yeah. So I was just cooked.
Yeah.
This was just horrific.
That loss, I agree, did seal your fate. If only because I genuinely think, depending on dice rolls, you win the game if that lands right there. Because both my node teams right here, I think, had a chance to die. Because you were firing HE, right?
No, it's not having direct. I was firing Willie Pete.
Let's see, what's Willie Pete do?
It's not heavy and direct. The HE is direct fire.
Rear attack, strength 1+. Yeah, I mean, my node team is not that strong. So there's a chance that killed it.
Yeah, there is. No, it was a good chance if the Willie Pete landed that it would kill something. It would have at least evened up our command points to give me more of a chance.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, no, it was just the wrong side to spawn on.
Yeah, GG though. I genuinely enjoyed that match. I hope, despite how frustrating it might have been, you had fun with the match.
Yeah, I'll play these guys again. I like them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, it's so annoying. It's the first time you fucking fired on the mogul and you pen it frontally.
Yeah.
With an autocannon, man.
You did, and chat pointed this out, you did sadly get War Thundered.
I did get fucking War Thundered. You put it through my machine gun port.
Yeah, through your machine gun port to the fucking driver's hatch.
Yeah.
Fucking, it's like the little 3D replay you get. You watch it's the shrapnel does a 360 pinging off the back, goes back and hits the driver in the head.
Yeah, and this doesn't have Leviathan. Damn it.
Yeah.
Damn this cretin for not having Leviathan.
Yeah. I honestly, I agree. I think it was positioning, but also even worse than the positioning, it was just straight up a lack of command points, which didn't let you unhitch your any of your guns you needed.
Yeah. I had like 3 problems. I had positioning, I had command points, and then I fucking smoked your autocannon units that have thermals like a moron.
Yeah.
Because I didn't realize they had thermals. It's just fighting new units, right?
Yeah, that's how it goes.
So me, with not a single thermal on the fucking map, goes, I know what I'll do!
Yeah.
Smoke! And then, it did nothing.
That's fair.
In fact, it did nothing but fuck me, because I probably could have had chances to fire back if I... Because here's the thing, if there wasn't smoke there, I would have just HE'd your parry.
No, absolutely.
Instead, which would have been an instant shot. I would have had a better chance of actually surviving.
Yeah, I absolutely agree.
But I wasn't rolling a 6+ on fucking.
Yeah. You gonna stream on with other stuff? You said
more than any of that. Worst all your gamblers' luck and never rolled below a 3. It felt like it. I don't know if that's actually true. He did roll fucking crazy.
I rolled very well. I definitely did not roll nothing below a 3. I rolled a few 1s and 2s, but none of them were super important. They were mostly like, do I get to fire first or do I get to maneuver first?
Yeah. All of mine were important except for the 1/6 I rolled to kill your unarmed horse that you didn't even need. Why the fuck did they give you the horse? I guess for supply.
Well, for supply and because it has a really good spotting range. And I think you get a bonus if you're firing on a designated target, even with light indirect.
Maybe.
It also gets a bonus. My mortar spider does that says attacks gain ignore cover value equal to the number of friendly Rygo units spotting the target.
Damn.
So, which sounds really good, but also keep in mind the highest cover value in this game is like fucking 3 or something.
2.
Yeah, 2. Maybe there's a 3. I'd have to look again. But, 2. So, an extra over 2 doesn't do anything, right? Like, it doesn't actually matter that much.
Well, no.
Doesn't
that's
start?
not how that works.
No?
Well, the thing is that, here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
If ignore cover is strong, because when you're in a building, you're super tough. Because it's not a extra toughness you gain, it's an extra dice value you gain. So, if you have toughness 3, someone that could have killed you on a 3+ now needs a 6+ to kill you. To completely lose that advantage makes your guy just sitting out in the open. That makes being in this house just being in the middle of a field, right?
Yeah.
It takes your advantage position and makes it a horrible, horrible one. So to be able to remove that much cover, I mean, even my 250-pounder fucking HE, I think is ignore cover 1.
Yeah.
And it's a 250-pounder siege gun. And it only ignore covers 1.
That is kind of crazy.
So, I think that's also crazy, too. A fucking shell that big only ignore cover 1. I think it should be 2, technically. Personally. Because that being said, for how decent of a unit the Mogul is, bar getting killed by a fucking War Thunder moment, 40 points is not that expensive for a self-propelled. What's the
my spider over here.
Federal self-propel?
My spider costs 30. I mean, it's only light indirect. Let me look at the self-propelled.
It's light indirect, and it isn't strength 8 and can also do Willy P and gas.
No, that's true. Let me look at what the light indirect is over here. Mine's the Xiphos. 155. 80 points, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, all things in, I guess that's why it's probably ignore cover 1, because 40 for something that's 18 strength and also has a direct fire that's really good is pretty good. 40 points is damn cheap for something like this.
In fact, I just looked at it. All of my heavy indirect doesn't even have ignore cover. Doesn't get it.
Yeah. The indirect stuff. Oh no. You know what? Actually, the Willy Pete has ignore cover 2. To give it credit, which makes sense.
Yeah.
The Mogul's a good unit. I think the biggest weakness of the Mogul is it doesn't have thermals. B is really slow, and 3 only has ammo 3. So you need a resupply somewhere for it, or else you're only getting 3 shots out of the bastard.
I
do say that's why they gave me. Oh my god!
The Xiphos has low stat ammo, which is line of sight anti-tank missiles. where it just levels its gun and fires into the front of you.
Oh shit! I didn't realize we get a command tank as
The Tusker AV is 50 points. Yeah. For the Federals.
I didn't realize that we get a command tank, and it's good. It's a good command tank. I didn't realize it was command. I thought it was just a tonk. The Castellan.
Oh, is it good? I
Yeah.
didn't really look through the book, honestly. I'll be honest. I
It's
kind of
got-
gave way less love to the Santagrians
Yeah.
than I did the Rygos when I looked through the books.
Yeah. It's got thermal sights, a 55-pounder gun with strength 14 APDS, with a range.
Bye, chat.
It's toughness 16
enjoy
on the
Ox's
front.
stream. I'm rating it odds. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
40 points.
Hope you enjoyed the game. Thank you for
Movement
watching.
8, which is pretty slow. It also gets a rocket pod.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Yeah, I did not know it got a rocket pod. That's sick. You are streaming on, correct?